Hello everyone and welcome to our homebrew D&D campaign. We're starting a new one that we're going to be running every week starting Thursday 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Obviously, I am aware that Critical Role does something a little bit later but fairly within the same time constraints, so I'm going to be watching that when that's posted to YouTube because I do not have Twitch Prime, but if you have it, by all means watch it there, or if you're watching it now, I understand. I will be posting this onto
I
YouTube, which if you're
understand.
watching this on YouTube in the future, hey, you clicked on my video. Thank you so
They-
much.
They've betrayed us.
They didn't
You
betray us.
all
They
been
have
betrayed.
preference.
No.
That being said, I have some wonderful people here with me. Everyone just say your name, don't say your character, just say your name, introduce yourself real quick. Just, names.
Okay. That's your boy. Emmy.
I. Oh,
One at a time.
Going down the line of Discord.
Yep, just down the line. In the Discord voice.
That means you next, Madrino.
I am Adreno.
I am Paris.
I'm Mia.
We are not professionals by any stretch of the mind, but at the same time, we're here to have fun.
Fuck
goof off,
professionalism,
Make,
what the fuck?
make mistakes. Fuck
Not even the fuck?
professionalism. We're just here to
Yeah,
have a
not
good
even
time.
fuck.
And
Being
you know what?
professional.
We hope that you have a good time with us. So,
Responsible adults.
I
What?
mean, to be fair, for what we're going into, you might need some of that responsibility, or you can be irresponsible and just throw caution to the wind. We'll
I
find
love
out.
how
right?
Emmy immediately responded to that with
Of course.
like bitch.
So, you guys ready to go?
My heart is pounding, but yes, I'm fucking ready.
You got this, Em. You fine. You Gucci.
No,
We got-
it's pounding with excitement.
Oh.
Yes, breathe. Don't pass out on me. We're just beginning.
No, Em, please. I can't catch you.
No one can catch me. I'm on my bed though, so
Okay, good. At least if you pass out, you're immediately falling onto your bed.
yeah.
All right. So, let me pull it up here. I like the way I put this in. So,
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
No other brother can deny.
also another thing for you guys: scenes. When I'm
Yeah.
setting a scene, wait for the jokes till after I finish.
Okay.
I know you get excited, but don't worry. We got. I know we're
Okay,
not professionals,
Okay,
but I got
alright,
this.
we're all fucking shut up. Go.
Welcome to the world of Vicgens, in the city of Mervale, or city of Gullius, in the Dominion of Mervale. It's a decent city in a land of rolling hills, many trees, and surrounded by mountains that edge along the border. You guys have come from many walks of life, high and low. This is a city where many people come to seek answers, generally to try and get a hold of different guilds or people seeking out knowledge. At this current time, you'll be on the streets as you guys are in the market area. You're perusing for various items. You haven't quite settled down or picked an inn yet. That being said, it's mostly quiet day for the most part, at least. But each of you have been doing various things. We're actually going to be starting with Emmy at this time. Would you like to describe your character for us?
Of course. I am a 5'6" woman. My hair is in a very messy bun because I just didn't care. Dressed in a nice black coat. Very, very frilly. I like my frills. I can at least look somewhat cute. And I look all tired as all hell. Anyone can look at me and say, whoa, she didn't get enough sleep.
Currently, you're outside doing some shopping. You're not on duty at the moment, so you have some time to actually just try and take at least a minute to relax before they call you back in again, because that's how things tend to roll with you. What sort of stuff are you looking at right now? What sort of stuff are you shopping for? you looking for more food or?
Sorry, you cut out
Can
completely.
you hear me?
What did you say?
I said currently you are off duty. You
Yes.
are able to take your basically this is one of your few moments to breathe where you're not actually being hounded and you're actually able to get some stuff to restock, right? Your place has been a little bit empty recently and you just need to restock. What sort of stuff are you buying? What sort of stand?
Food. Looking for
Quick
probably
food
candy
or
for myself.
candy? Okay.
Candy, quick food, things that are just easy to pick up and go.
Okay. All right. So as you're going about this, roll a perception check. Just because I imagine you're always keeping an eye on things.
I definitely am. You said perception?
Perception, yes. Oh, 24. Definitely a good roll to start with. As you're going through some of the apples, you hear behind you the sound of some commotion. You turn around and you see a guy who is currently being thrown ass over tea kettle, and behind them this very large person. It looks like they're doubled over completely in laughter. This booming thing is people are scattering around as this woman steps down the steps with this rigid face and a harsh glare. Which actually, Paris, would you like to describe this woman?
This woman is a very tall, rather built woman, about 6'1", with long, wild, bluish-white hair. A very angry expression right now, and it's slightly less alarming because right above that expression is a bright, colorful flower crown. She currently has a axe in her hand.
Oh, the aesthetic.
As you draw the axe, another hand reaches out and grabs your wrist. Honey, please. He's not worth that. No blood feud, please. And he kind of slowly moves the axe back behind your back.
Can I approach the situation?
She's gonna kick the person on the ground in the kidneys hard.
Hey.
I didn't kill him. He's not dead.
Can I approach?
You can approach. Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, I'm gonna approach and say, "What's going on here?"
Your I won't say acquaintance. Someone from your town decided that he wanted to ask a rather rude and inappropriate question. I showed him not to be messed with.
Rude question. I'm gonna look down at the person on the floor.
The guy is kind of holding his stomach, spits, no blood, just spits as he looks up at her. She just got blue hair. I was just asking a friendly question.
What was his question?
If the carpets match the drapes.
Oh, you deserve what you got.
Oh, come on. Look at her hair.
And it's her fucking hair color. What kind of pervert are you? I'm gonna rub my eyes.
Just because my hair is unusual does not give you the right to ask about something so private.
That could be considered sexual harassment.
Hey, I wasn't doing nothing like that. I was again.
You asked her if the carpets matched the drapes.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you expecting?
An answer. Jeez, I can't be...
Her answer was punching you.
That ain't an answer. That's a fist in my gut.
That's an absolutely a valid answer. But whatever. Come on. We gotta get you some help. Can't leave you bleeding on the floor.
I'm not bleeding. He gets back up. He's like, I'm not bleeding. He rubs his face. He's
Do you wanna be?
more coughing up spittle than anything. He kind of glances at her, just like, I don't need this. He turns and kind of shakes off your arm and just walks away.
I'm very sorry about him. People around here can be idiots.
It's fine. There's always someone in the town who's like that.
Of course.
She is visibly relaxing and like her face is turning back to this really happy kind of what's the word that I'm thinking? I guess like an expression that would make other people calm down. I don't know. Disarming. There we go. This disarming expression.
Mm-hmm.
Just anyway, I'm sorry that you had to see that. She's gonna hold out her hand. I'm Elizabeth. Call me Ellie. And you are?
Detective Dove. Nice to meet you. And I'll shake her hand.
Great to meet you. I kind of want her to make a con save.
A strength check.
I want to see
Right.
this.
Oh, okay.
Natural 20 from Paris. Miss Dove, you're gripping it and you're just like, like your knees buckle a little. You're just like, oh, yeah, she's a strong lady. Ow.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna wince a little bit, but tough it out.
Okay. So you tough it out, looking at your hand, just like, ow. Okay.
It's probably nice and red now. That's great.
Yeah. Honey,
Would I notice her?
I think she's needing you to let go.
What? I'm so sorry.
So don't worry about it. It's completely fine.
Miss Detective Dove, the man who you saw doubled over, who has kind of helped disarm the situation. You actually get a better look at him. He is a large orc, full orc from what you can tell just by just his size and his stature. But he looks, calm. Likely he's from one of the neighboring roaming tribes who come around, which are more willing to trade rather than raid, which is a nice change of pace. He is wearing chainmail armor, and he seems to have a disarming expression, much like his companions. He motions to you and he's like, "Please, Miss Dove, if it's all right with you, we'd love to buy you a drink. Just say thank you. Even if it's nothing alcoholic, that's fine. Just to buy you something. Just show our appreciation."
That's really nice. Wow, kind of surprised, but sure, I'll take you up on that offer.
All right. I'm Karg, by the way. He holds out a hand to you.
Karg?
Karg.
Karg. It's nice to meet you, Karg, and I'll shake his hand.
Yeah, he shakes it much gentler. He's being very careful of your red hand. He motions and he's just like, "Oh, come on in. I'll just Hun, can you find a seat for yourself and for Miss Dove? I'd like to get all this handled as quickly as we can."
Of course.
As you all step inside, two other figures would notice you guys, which we'll start with Mia. Would you like to introduce your character and what she currently looks like, what she's dressed as and such?
My character is about 4'11" tiefling with skin, and she had curled like bright white ram horns. And when you look at them a certain way, like under the light, they kind of glint rainbowish, like some sort of gemstone. She has a bun with a braid that's like a headband in the front, and white eyes. But there are pupils, and they're red and shaped like hearts. She also wears a really cute dark red corset dress that's laced up in the back, and it is like pinkish ruffles. And she has knee-high laced up black boots and fingerless black gloves.
Right. And Madrina, would you like to introduce your character as well?
Hopefully he's not having technical difficulties because he keeps leaving and
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mad!
Madrino! Are you
He's
back?
talking, but I'm not hearing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's having that problem.
Yeah.
Madrino!
Oh,
Madrino!
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is your mic muted?
No, it doesn't show as muted. I mean,
Well,
not on my end. Is my mic muted? No, you guys can hear me.
No.
no.
That's what I mean. Like, did he hit the thing
Push
about the...
to talk. Did you forget about it?
He might have. I'm seeing his thing light up as he's trying to
I'm seeing
speak.
the thing light up.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Cut out for me for some reason.
You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear the introduction?
For me, no.
Yes. Yeah, we didn't hear your introduction either, which I said you are also in this this food stand. It's not a tavern; it is a food stand, by the way. Like an open door food place with like the overhang that allows to protect you from rain or sun or whatnot. Which right now it's currently a partly cloudy day. Not too many. It doesn't look like it's going to storm anytime soon. Just to give you guys an idea of the atmosphere. But it's an outdoor food place. Which, Madrino, would you also like to introduce your character?
Certainly. I am a 5 foot even elf woman. Dark black skin, amber eyes, and platinum blonde hair. Generally a no nonsense kind of look on her face. She doesn't look like she has any time for beating around the bush. She's a very direct and to the point type of lady.
Hmm.
All right, and both you and Mia, both your characters had seen this altercation. You are 100% aware that what was said was true, and you've seen the strength of this woman as well as the this other lady who had walked up and looked like she had her hand kind of crushed there for a second as she tried to help disarm the situation. So you are aware of them. You are not at the same table. You're at two different tables, but looks like right now they are currently going to go find a table of their own. Which, if you guys want to do anything about that, if you want to just watch, if you want to talk to the orc while he's alone, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna stay still. I don't think there's any reason why I'd move.
Okay.
Do I have food at this point?
You're currently waiting on your food. The diners got a few other patrons there who got there before you, so you've currently been, if you've been keeping track, you probably got like one or two people before you'll get yours.
All right, I will observe the room just to see if I notice anything interesting.
Okay, roll a perception check.
This is going to be great.
Can I also do that?
Yes, you may. This is a new room, so I'll allow you to do that as well.
Perception check.
All right. So looking around the room as you're sitting down, while Madrino, you're sitting down, you've also been here for a while. So you notice a few people. Most of the people here appear to be wearing different deep colors. Red seems to be a color that is one of the ones that only one person is wearing at the moment, and they're in a heated argument with someone else, which, when I say heated, I don't mean like they're yelling and screaming, but they're just like talking to each other, like looking at each other very emphatically, like, no, 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 come on, no. There is a few other people in the room that Detective Dove would pick up on. One of them is a thick-armed tabaxi. You've seen him running around before. He's not the sort to cause trouble, but at the same time, if a fight does break out, you've usually found him mixed up in the brawl in some way, shape, or form. There is a pair of humans who are conversing idly, and a halfling who's looking around kind of skittish, just kind of like who's talking to a few other people who are playing cards with him, the other person being a deep gnome and the other one being a dwarf.
All right.
When do I go? I assume I'm waiting for my food. Can I
You're the
get
next in line.
Okay. So just tell me when I get up there.
Okay. You're currently seated right now. They bring the food to you.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're
Never
not in
mind.
line. You're currently seated. You're at a table already. That's why I asked if you wanted to move. They will find you and they will bring the food to you.
Question. In this area, is there any... You said food stand, but I'm not quite sure I understand exactly how this place looks.
Basically, it's like an outdoor restaurant. So there's a place where they actually cook the food, and then there are tables around it where you can order it, and then the people will bring the food to you.
Is there any like corner area that would have like a bench is kind of a chair, if that makes sense?
There's a few areas like that towards the outskirts of it. Clearly, it's meant for people such as like Goliaths or in Karg's case, orcs. Essentially, the larger boned folk who need a more room to sit down on.
I'm going to leave Dove over there, and Eliza is going to pretty much sit on the bed. You know the way that you sit where like your arm is resting on the arm of the couch or whatever, and your legs are kind of tucked underneath? Yeah, she's sitting like that.
So just leaning back, just full leisure. Full just relaxed.
If Dove is gonna be alone, I reach up and I wave to her, like, "Hi, over here. If there's nowhere else to sit, come here. Come sit with me."
Do you want to go sit with her?
Is there any kind of check I can do on this lady? Like an insight or
Insight
anything?
check, yeah, you can
Insight.
insight check her.
Okay. Take that. Oh,
26.
nice.
What kind of vibe are you trying to give off right now? Are you being friendly? Are you trying to gauge something about her? Are you just like, who is this lady? I want to talk to her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be friendly.
Yep. So
Trying to make a friend.
she's a very like surprisingly enough she looks kind of pretty open where she's just like hi I'm interested in talking to you.
All right. I'll approach, but not sit down.
Okay.
Reach out and I grab like one of the chairs and I pat it like really hard. Come on, take a seat. Oh my gosh, I should introduce myself. My name is Kaleido. It's nice to meet you. And I reach my hand out.
It's nice to meet you too, Detective Dove, and I shake her hand.
I grab her hand and I look at the red marks on it from before and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, did you get hurt? Did that big lady hurt your hand?"
She just shook my hand a little bit too hard. It's all right. I'll be fine. I'm actually supposed to be sitting with her, so I can't stay here for too long.
Okay, don't let me hold you up. Go, go, go. And I shoo her off.
Okay. It was nice meeting you, and
Nice
I'll
meeting you
walk away.
too.
All right. So you meet with this woman and she's very friendly. She's very nice, and you head back over to. You see that she has found a table, which is not too far away, so you can go ahead and sit down there.
All right. Yeah. Sure. I'll sit down. Get cozy.
Did you know her? Is that a friend?
No, she just called me over. I guess I thought something was wrong at first, but I guess not.
Friendly. That's good. It's
Yeah.
nice seeing other people like that.
Yeah, of course.
So, Miss Detective, which do you prefer?
You can just call me Detective Dove or Dove if that's easier.
Okay, Dove. I'm assuming you're a detective, but what are you doing around here? Just looking around, shopping for something specific?
Yeah, I was just looking around. Had to stock up on some things. Finally had some free time, so. And I'll just shrug.
Right. If you don't mind, are you a local?
A local? Yeah. I know this place pretty well.
My husband and I would very much like a guide if you don't mind helping us.
Sure, I got some spare time.
Wonderful. She's gonna call her husband over.
Yep. Hold on. Be there in a second. That's two of those, please. Yep.
We have a guide.
Hold on a second. What? He looks back and like, oh, excellent, good. Like I said, two of them. Don't skim out on me. Two of them. Puts down some silver. Heads back, sits down. Let's make sure that's marked off his sheet real quick. So a guide, you said. You know the area?
Yeah, I go here a lot.
Oh, that's definitely a good thing for us. Having someone who actually is aware of the locale and such.
New to the area?
He has a big grin. He's like, to the city, yes. To the area, we know various, how might you say it, landmarks. Things, things to help guide us towards where our tribe will be. But kind of glances at Ellie and just kind of makes up. We're looking around at the moment, just taking our time to enjoy ourselves, as it were.
I get
Yeah.
lost easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, goodness,
that's
when
why.
I first came here,
Yeah, that's why I
I was the
travel.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, welcome. I mean, you guys chose a pretty good day. Well, except for that other guy, but we won't talk about him.
No,
Uh,
he's in the past. We're past
Yeah.
it. Like looks over to Ellie. We're past it, right? Right? Mhm.
Sure.
He's gonna roll an insight check on you.
I mean, she made it pretty obvious.
Basically.
Are you actually over it, or are you kind of
No.
being a little shifty-eyed? Yeah. Sure. Him squinting. Kind of thumbs your side very, very gently. Just kind of thumbs it, just like, come on now, we're relaxing.
I'm
We're
not gonna hunt
relaxing.
him down.
Yeah. Well, focus with me, will you? Just please.
Fine.
All right. So Miss Dove, what are some of the as he's about to ask this, you hear a clattering of sound from the street as you're hearing people like, move, back up, move. He kind of glances over his shoulder, like, oh, what
the hell is
now?
that?
What's happening? And I'm gonna stand up.
As you stand up and you look over, Paris, you just need to turn around to look and see. People are scattering to the sides as you see rolling carts. As you see a group of people dressed in dark tan cloaks. Emmy, your character is aware of these people. They're often referred to as riffraff in certain areas because they're referred to as the tanners. They are a collection of people who are hunters, who specifically hunt creatures that are very dangerous, trying to bring them back alive if they can, to essentially show off what they killed before they take it for their pelts. And so they usually try and make a procession of it because the animal will be alive.
Ooh. Did they bring anything back this time?
They,
Who are they?
They usually come around to skin these animals alive. Ugh. And then I rub my temples. I fucking hate this.
Looking with just your passive perception, both of you would be able to very quickly hear the little and you're as you see something rattling a cage.
Ellie's gonna get up and head to the cage.
I'm gonna follow.
There are
Can I
guards.
see where this is happening?
Yeah, you can see it too.
Or-
You can hear it as well. This is not something that's being subtle.
I get up and I kind of like go near the area, but just watching what they're doing.
Okay. There are a few guards who are like, hey, back up. It's like maybe one or two guards, not that many. They're just, basically
What you got
trying
in
to
the
get people out. You can actually look in and see, which actually roll me a nature check as you see this.
Oh, this will be fun.
Can I see it?
I
Can
would
I do
like
that
to
too?
approach as well, please.
Everyone who can see it can roll that. Mia, what are you casting that? Fire.
I didn't mean that.
No worries. Nature is not the same as magic missile.
Find out this nature through its pain.
I got an 18.
I got a 16 technically.
Yep.
12.
12 does not get it, but the
Yeah, so I
15 and the
definitely don't.
18 do. 15, Paris and Mia. You look at this creature, and at first it's a little bit confusing because the way that the creature's fur is in a way very different from anything you've ever really seen before. Because it takes a moment to realize that there's actually like feathers protruding from a certain part of the creature. It's kind of got this dark, not maroon, violet color, almost like a violet black in certain areas. And as it turns to face you, Paris, you're on it. You know owl bears. You've seen your tribe hunt them before. These things are dangerous, but they have an owl bear in a cage, and it's alive and it is pissy.
How'd you get this? Well, I mean, I know how you got this, but these things are hard to hunt.
Yeah, just you hear a few more just kind of grunts of the guards, like, "Hey, no, no, please, please, we're trying to move this along without incident, please. The sooner we can get this thing away, the better for everyone."
She's gonna move back.
The Tanners they're not like saying anything, they're just like, "Hey, look at us, but they're making a big procession of it.
I'm gonna roll my eyes.
Of course.
Honey, come look at this. This is so good.
He walks over, he kind of looks, he's just like, he like drags his hand down his face. What are they? They know what this is, right? You know what? No, never mind. Just he looks tired. Mhm.
Based on my role, I'm guessing I've never actually seen one of these, so I'm gonna get as close as safely possible
Mhm.
and just start taking notes.
Okay. You start taking notes. One of the people actually. Let me actually roll something here real quick. That's a natural 20. One of the guys like smacks at it. Hey, hold, stop. Hey, are you drawing? You an artist?
I look up at him and just kind of roll my eyes, and then I just keep.
They move over like, hey, lady, draw a picture of us next to the bear. And he jumps off. He moves over like, hey,
I think, if I may offer
I'll pay
a
you.
thought.
I'll pay you 10 gold.
There you go.
You are still not worth my time.
He waves his hand, just like, damn it. Come on, keep
Can
moving.
can I hear that?
Yeah.
Wait, I run over and I'm like, "Oh, I'll draw you. I'm really good. I swear."
He's like, if it's good, he kind of moves next to it. He's leaning on the side of it, not near the cage, so he can't, get smacked or anything. But
Well, before I do it, I need to be paid at least like 3 silver because I've had plenty of people just take my art and run if they don't pay me beforehand. You know how that is?
yeah, of course. We ain't gonna pay you for services rendered. He pulls out 3 silver. He puts it in your hand. Leans against the side. Go ahead.
Thanks. I take out I have like a little sketch pad and like a old crappy pencil and I start going away at it.
Roll
And-
if you're proficient. Roll dex check for it. Otherwise, just roll a straight dex if you're not.
I'm not.
Then just straight dexterity. Oh, you still.
Oh, wow,
it is
nice.
still a pretty. It's not like you're. It's like you're just sketching this real quick. It's just to get something down. It is a good enough depiction that he knows like yeah he like, hey, give me back the 3 silver real quick. He pulls out a bag and he holds out his hand to basically do a trade off.
I hold out my drawing, but I have a hard grip on it, and I have my other hand waiting.
Of course, yeah. He swaps out the painting and the silver for 10 gold.
Yes.
He
I
drops
just
silver.
got 10 gold.
He's like, hey, yeah. He moves over. Tef's like, come on, let's go. As it's taking forward, it's moving very slow. So when it into a little pothole, he's like, oh shit. No worries. And
Do you need help?
The horses quickly pull it, and they're like, no, we're fine. No worries, we're good.
Can I go back to where
can
I
I-
was and just drink my
I was-
drink?
Can I
You
go
can.
lift? Can I lift the card out of the pothole?
It was just a brief moment, and then the horses pulled
Damn.
it out. Yeah, you're fine. But yeah, you can go back and drink your drink. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be facing away from the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I turn back to Paris's character, and I'm like, well, that was a thing, right? Oh my gosh, that thing was super cute. They're gonna skin it and kill it, right?
Unfortunately, but I mean, it is dangerous, so I'm assuming it was dangerous for the people here.
Wonder what they do with the meat.
Probably eat it. That's what they do back home.
Oh, I see. Thanks for telling me that.
You're welcome. I'm off foot by this. Ellie would not be, but I couldn't help but phrase it like that.
Of course. All right. So you said you were also taking a sketch of it. Do you want to roll if you're proficient with painter's tools, you can quickly sketch that out. Otherwise, that'd be a dex check for you as well, Matt.
Yeah, it would be a dex check. Because I do not have painter tools.
I didn't know painter tools existed. Jesus.
I had no idea either.
It is a very good depiction of just the bear. You decided not to draw the man in it
Just
because
the
the man
bear.
was not worth your time.
Mhm.
But you put a few. You probably put in a few notes about it as well. Which, if you'd like to roll an intelligence check, you can see what all you could note down before it was taken off.
Yeah, sure.
You were focused more on the drawing at that time. You noticed the claws, you noticed the beak. That was basically the main things you saw regarding it. You're like, yeah, that's probably good to stop. And they were taken off anyway, so you didn't want to try and follow after them. Make them think, well, if I'm not worth your time, clearly the bird is, or the owlbear rather.
Fair enough.
It's so cute. I want one.
No.
No
Immediately-
fun!
The last time you tried to get one of those, we got chased down by its mother until we had to fight it down. And even
I
then,
want an
it
adult.
it had to go back home.
That's why I want an adult. They're trainable.
Not as an adult, they're not. Karga's just like dragging a hand down his face, just.
Come on, you
He-
got food.
He gently flicks your
Killjoy.
ear. He flicks your ear gently with a grin, just like, oh, come on.
Killjoy.
Yeah. Is our food ready yet? Nope. Which, as you go to sit down, actually, as you're going to go sit down, the person who was bringing out your food does bring it out, and she hands it not to Mia's character. Like, here you go, miss. Made sure to
Oh,
get it
me?
nice and piped. Yeah, yeah. Well, you didn't know where you were sitting. You were standing up.
Oh, thank you, Queen. And I hand her, like, I guess, one gold piece? I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, wow. She like looks. She's like, this is. Thank you. She's a little curtsy. Then she quickly scurries back.
The fuck, she's adorable.
Right.
I take the food and I put it down at the table and I like start to.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah.
Start to munch and crunch.
Manchy, crunchy.
That's what we're here for.
That's
all
what
I
the
need.
campaign is.
Oh,
All we do is eat, and then we end it.
Fact,
Welcome
don't
to
judge
D
me.
and D.
a
Delicious and
mukbang, that's what it is.
delicious and delectable.
delicious and I thought you were gonna say delicious and dickable, and I'm just like,
That's for you.
That's what I want to be.
you want to be delicious and dickable? Is that what I just heard you say, Emmy?
Yes, I want to be delicious, and I want to be dickable. I 100%
Emmy knows what she
dickable
wants.
men.
Emmy knows
At me.
what she wants it. Oh my god. DM shocked into silence.
No,
Yes.
I'm not shocked into silence. I'm just
Lip smack.
you guys are all adorable.
Oh my god, you're cute too.
As you guys are waiting on your food, you hear. I should make a perception check as this is going on. By the way, I know a lot of wisdom checks and
All of us.
not a lot of fun.
Perception?
Anyone who wants to, be paying attention to stuff around.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Oh,
I got
Oh,
food.
no,
That's
excuse
about
me.
it.
I'm
Yep.
good at this.
Emmy is very perceptive. Emmy is also very used to things in her town, and hearing people suddenly squealing and screaming, not usually something that you hear.
I'm gonna look back to see what the fuck.
You see
okay,
people
if
running away from where the cage had been taken.
I'm
Oh,
going to
fuck,
assume
think
that
it
is
loose.
something that's easily heard when people start screaming.
It's a little distance away, so you didn't hear it immediately. But when you see Dove looking, you're able to look over and be like, "Oh, there's the thing." With your 23
Why?
perception check, you don't just. It's not like, oh, it got out. You see people that look like they're attacking the cart.
Oh.
Something the matter?
People are attacking that cart, and I'm gonna.
What?
I'm gonna take off and approach.
Also,
Ella's
Mia
gonna go
with
after her.
I'm gonna go
Mia rolled 15.
too.
Yep, you saw this as well. So yeah, you noticed this, and let's see here. Yeah, Mad, you didn't notice it at first, but seeing people running after it, you can choose to quickly follow them if you want.
Have I gotten
Right.
my food yet?
No, not yet. They're still coming.
Well,
in.
Fuck.
I'll yell at the kitchen. I'll be back in a moment if you wouldn't mind holding on to my food.
And then you take off after
And then
her.
I'll follow.
Ellie has her axe out.
And these people look like they've got short swords, and they're currently, hey, pull over! And the guy's like, he's trying to, get the horses to move, but there's something in front of the cart. You can't see it, but it looks like it's holding the horses back. The horses are just not moving. And they're winning and like throwing themselves back, trying to push the cart back as they're trying to be edged forward. They're currently stuck in the middle of the street as these people are going towards that cage.
What is happening?
What is going on?
You don't know. This is new for even you. Like, this is your city,
No.
and you've never seen anything
Yeah,
like
that's
this.
shouting that.
That's in character
Yeah,
asking.
no. Oh, I know, but I'm letting Emmy know because she's asking, and I'm letting her know this is new for her. She's never seen anyone do
Yes,
this before.
that's-
Yeah.
That's why I asked what's going on.
Yes, that's why I was letting you know. So, as all of this is going down, I would like for everyone to roll initiative.
Yes, bitch.
Should we put our characters on first, or?
You can put your characters on the thing here, which actually, let me see. I don't currently have battle music on here, but I can grab some real quick.
Oh, grab it.
I need an icon for her. Shit, I forgot.
Yep.
No one has icons, I don't think.
None of you
I
have
don't think
icons.
I
Emmy
have
does.
an icon.
Oh,
I
Emmy
do?
has an icon.
You drew an
Shit, I
icon
did.
thing, yeah.
Fuck, I don't even remember.
Alright, I'm just here.
Okay.
Yep. Which right now we just need the names on the turn order.
Alright, I'm just gonna. I'm all the way up there. Should I move myself? Where should I be?
Right now you're going to be more down here, which we're not going to have like an actual map. This is just we can have the names in the turn order.
Okay.
Can you put me on, but with the right, guru? Character on with the right thing.
What do you mean?
Did I roll?
With the right
Put
name?
mine. Yeah.
How do you spell your name? Just type it to me.
Okay, let me. Very hard to spell name. Oops. I'll DM it to you. Hang on. Okay, there it is. Thank you.
No worries. All right, and roll me a d20 plus your dex to make sure I can put that on for your initiative.
Sorry, I'll be right there.
You're fine. Let me roll for these guys.
Okay, so what? D20 plus Dex.
Yes. Okay. What's your dex mod?
It's 18.
18.
Not bad.
So that is a plus 4. So that is a 20. Actually, should be actually 20. 21.
I'm first. Oh, I'm also like near the back too, because I haven't.
Yep.
I'm sticking. I'm being careful.
Of course. So that is a. This person got a. So descending order. Oh, also I need to roll for the last thing. Oops, not what I was trying to do. That's a 8 for them, so I just have to move them up 1. Alright, so start of the initiative order. Elisha, you see these people trying to get towards the cage. It doesn't look like they're able to open it right away, so you do still have time to try and make it to them. What would you like to do? You're currently about, I'd say currently with the time before they're actually noticing it about starting initiative, I'd say you could have gotten within 40 feet of them.
Can I see what's going on? Because this is all very unusual.
Looks like they are trying to stop the Tanners and break the lock on the cage to release the owlbear.
Can I see what's in front of the horses that are stopping them?
Currently, you cannot. You'd have to move up and around to actually see what that is.
Okay. Oh, this is pretty stupid of people to be doing, trying to release an owl bear. I don't know what they are, because apparently this is like the first time I've ever seen one, but I can tell based on the beak, the claws, and the general size, this is probably not something they want running around in a populated area.
It is a large, and you do not wish for that to be running amok.
Yeah, I really don't. Okay. So I'm going to just try and move my way up towards the cart
Mhm.
to see first off if I can get a better view of what's in front of the horse.
Okay, so you're trying to skirt around the sides as people are pushing towards you. Okay.
At least at first.
Right, and actually I'm going to see about dropping a few other tokens on here so you get a better idea of what all is going on, which will probably be helpful to you guys. Let's see if there's actual... All the free stuff is just not what I'm looking for, you know?
Well, that's why it's free.
I know.
You're right. Wow, what a nice little wagon. Oh, it's got shadows and everything.
Which I don't know
Oh.
who's over there. So everyone put a different color on on your token so I know who is whom.
How?
When you click on it, do you have the little things or should I put a dot on there for you? I'll put the dot on here for you.
I don't know which
Wait,
one is mine.
which one are you talking about? That's
I
what
got it.
I have a
Yep.
red, green, and blue.
Yes.
And then I have a
pick
cog
color.
and a-
Someone's got
I got
a...
purple.
No. That's not what you go down to the. It should be a black and white icon. It looks kind of like a lens.
Yes.
Like that.
Oh, I see. And I can choose a
And-
color, any color.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
That's not what I wanted to put on my character.
No, you're
I am
dead
not
now.
dead.
And the purple one?
You can pick purple, yeah.
I mean, no, I don't know where mine is. Where am
Did
I?
you drop your token on the map?
Already? Okay, how do I do that?
I'm gonna be
You
this yellow.
click on the name, drag it, and drop it on the map.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, look at those horsies. Oh,
Can't click on Kaleido's
Look at those-
name.
low poly
You can't
horsies.
click on Kaleido's name?
Oh.
That's not good.
Well, that's not good at all. What the fuck are those?
What are those?
Memes.
Gotta love 'em.
There you go. This should be purple. There you are.
Whipple.
Purple.
Can you move yourself?
Yeah, I can, thank you.
No problem. Let me make sure the bear of owl variety is on there. Currently, it is still in the cage. Not there. It's right.
Oh,
Let me,
it's a little puppy.
it's not that small.
No,
Oh,
it's the size of the horses there.
It's always a big puppy.
I figured Emmy would like this just because it's a fucking bear.
I love it. Why do you
And
think I don't
also
want it
the-
to be killed?
Oh, sorry. Whoops. 1 second.
Oh, there goes the wagon.
The bear's out. Run.
Okay, hold on. I need to hold Alt while I do this to make sure that I can actually put
Yeah,
this without
dude,
putting it
take
to
your
the
time,
grid.
take your time.
There we go. Alright, so there's these guys, and then there's one other real quick. And there's that guy.
What the fuck?
Hear it.
What's
I found the most perfect fucking temporary face claim right now.
I just need a picture of myself and we'll be Gucci.
Yep. So right now, where are you? Where did you put yourself? What color are you? You're blue, right?
Me?
Who?
Me?
I'm
You,
I'm
yes.
pale yellow.
Alasha.
Yes, Elasha. Elasha.
I am orange.
You're orange. Okay. So if you wanted to try and move around, I'm actually going to try and see if I can just get some normal people, quote unquote, people. That is a cat person, but that is in the premium assets. That person is asleep.
Cat people? I'm a furry.
Chill.
Fuck me, Tabaxis, please. At me.
Chill.
Leafy sweetie.
Oh,
Sorry,
wow, there's
Mike.
more people than I thought.
Yes, there's a lot
that
of
is
people.
that is a lot of people.
These people, the ones who are not, the ones who look like they're running away, are in fact
Oh,
running
okay,
away.
they're just
Good to
civilians.
know.
Okay.
But they are in between you, so if you're trying to run through them, they are considered difficult terrain.
I'm favored to ask you, Don, because I fucked up without realizing. Can you get rid of my icon? Like the token that's down? Because I need to replace it because I've changed it. Now I can't click it.
Where's your token?
Blue
Clicking-
spot.
Blue spot. Elizabeth is 9.
Thank you.
Roll.
I already rolled.
Why
but
are you
does
on the
it-
orange person?
And now
Oh,
I can't move it for
you're
some
on
fucking
top
reason.
of me.
You're on the ruler.
There we go.
Kinky up in this bitch.
It's like I can't move just because you're on the ruler.
I'm sorry!
Like I said at the beginning of this, we are not professionals, but we are professional idiots.
Right.
Well,
this
I'm
could
a
be
professional
a
idiot.
Serious.
Who's in red? Who's in red? This person.
Red.
Is that Madrino?
That me.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's-
you can move up. If you want to roll a perception check, if you want to try and look from there, you can. I'd say that's be a bonus action to do a perception check. Otherwise, you can move up a little further and take care of that there.
If I move up further, will I still need to make the perception?
No.
I'll move up a little further.
Okay.
Is that
That's
close
close enough. Yep. You see a dark-robed entity with their hands in the air, with what appears to be in one hand. They're holding a painted skull, just the top part of it, no lower jaw, just holding it up towards them.
Ooh.
Towards the horses.
Towards the horses, yes.
That's not fun.
Do I know what the heck this is?
You can. I'll say, just as a reaction, you can roll an Arcana check. This might be something you might be aware of.
Oh.
That is a spellcasting focus. Usually, it is not something used by the majority of people. There are some necromancers who feel a stronger tie-in with it, and thus use such items.
Do I recognize with the nat 20 what he's trying to cast or what he's cast on the horse?
Cause fear.
That explains a lot.
Mm,
It also
you're right.
explains what's going on with all these people.
Which I don't think it cause fear is an AoE. If cause fear is an AoE, then that's freaking useful as hell.
I'm like, I think they're just running because someone's trying to release the owl bear.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, no, one creature.
Um,
Cause fear is only one creature, which that's why they're currently having the issue, because he's casting the one thing, but it has got them riled up something fierce.
So this guy next to me, to the left of me,
Mhm.
he's one of the guys trying to get the owl bear out of there.
Yes.
God, I really want to attack him, but at the same time, I don't know why he's doing this. It might be for a good reason. Can I ask him? Does he look like he's conducive to conversation?
He has a sword out, and he is looking very grim, and his eyes just seem to say, "I will stab you."
Oh, that's a no. Well, I guess I know what I'm doing.
That's, just a general gist from, just eyes and a sword.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to roll an insight check, that would be an action.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to roll an insight check. Alright. I didn't think I'd be breaking it out this early, but I'm doing the thing.
All right. Would you like to describe the thing, or would you like me to? Because I believe you can do a pretty dang good job of it.
I have an idea how I want it to be.
Okay.
Elisha draws her short sword, and suddenly she starts humming. Starts out a little low, builds up in volume, and suddenly she just breaks out in lyrical song. It's in Elven, so I don't know if anyone around understands it.
I do.
All right. It's a very powerful song. It seems based on the language.
Oh, I got
rate-
it too.
Yep. So yeah, you hear it too.
Sounds based on the language structure very old, very somber, but it's not like any songs that you've heard before.
Hmm.
And I will put this into the chat just so I don't forget what I can do. Or should I? I don't know.
That's
if
up to you. You can just refer back to that.
I'll refer back to it in my sheet for now.
Yep, no worries. And is that all you're doing?
I will begin. Let me double check.
Mhm.
My spells.
Yeah, new characters, they're learning all their stuff. Bear with us, everyone.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I will. Can I use a bonus action as an action if I haven't used an action yet?
No.
Ah, dang it. Can I cast a spell if it's a cantrip
Yes.
with an action?
Most cantrips are an action, so yes,
Oh,
you could
so they
cast
are.
you can cast a cantrip as an action.
I will cast True Strike.
Okay. So you cast True Strike on whom? The one right in front of you?
Yeah, this guy right in front of me.
Alright, so I will mark him real quick. Let's see, what's a nice we'll do the actually no, that's like a this one. I never used that one, so we'll do that one.
Mhm.
Alright, next up is Kaleido or Kaleido. Words.
Kaleido.
Kaleido. thank you.
Collide.
All right, I see. What's the name?
You see the
Elisha?
elf, Elisha?
Elisha. I
Not
see
that you
her,
know her
and I'm
name.
like,
Yeah,
and I
no,
see her
thank you,
going
Avengers.
close to the bad people. So I cast mage armor on her.
I think you have to touch her to use mage armor. And I think she has to be not wearing any armor. Which, are you wearing armor?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to do that.
Sorry.
And can I just magic missile?
You can.
Oof.
It's gonna. Who's closest to me?
This guy right here.
I fucking get it. Hang on.
Oh boy.
Oof. Oof.
And you can split them up if you want to hit more than one person.
Okay, I just want to kill that one guy.
Okay.
I just don't
Murder.
like him. I don't like the cut of his head.
I don't like his hair.
That specific guy, I don't like
How
him.
dare you decide to wear that shoes with that hairstyle? Ugh.
Oh, God, so last year.
So last season.
Time to murder.
Ugh.
I
Alright,
need
so
to
you
roll
have
one
3 darts. So you roll it 3 times because you have 3 darts.
Bring the pain.
Bring the
So
pine.
roll 2 more.
Bron James.
So 3, 5, 7. Wham, wham, wham. So you throw out your arms. As it slams it to the guy's back, is set. He's like, ugh, ugh, casters!
Ah, it's never a good noise.
Don't like the sound of that.
Alright, anything else for a bonus action, movement action?
Cast another spell. What constitutes? Try to cast.
Did you
True
take
Strike.
Did you take quicken spell?
No.
Then you would not be able to. True strike is a action.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like to the 2 other people to the right of me.
Mhm.
In front of me, and fight. And then I leave. Get in front of me and do something about this. You're gonna let the big bear out, and it's gonna kill everyone. Do something about it, please. And I can I shimmy backwards?
You can shimmy backwards a little bit.
Shimmy back. No.
Shimmy, shimmy,
You
shimmy.
sham.
Okay, good.
The leader, 5, 10, sees the people. Shit. He's gonna try and. Nope, he's trying to break it. You see him just trying to slam against it. He's trying to break this lock. Currently, it's not currently opening, but he's working on it.
Oh, that's not good.
Ellie, you feel a very familiar smack on your ass. Go get him, girl. He cast the let's see, Shield of Faith on you, so you have a +2 to your AC, which is where I'm going to use the shield icon for. And he's going to move up 5, 10, 15, just to make sure that you're within range to have him continue that. I'm actually going to put a little dot on him, just so I remember, well, one, who he is, and two, that, he's concentrating. Which I'm going to say that's this one. So he is currently concentrating on that, and he's giving you a +2 to your AC, so you're ready to go. Emily.
Yas, bitch. Hold
He is within 30 feet.
Close.
Yep.
Oh, that's who's
Nice
beside me.
close and personal. Alright. Disengage is the bonus action where you just move back, right?
Yes. Which, if you're moving towards him, you wouldn't have to, but you also have your other bonus action thing. Don't forget that.
Other bonus action thing?
Yes.
I mean,
I
I
will
have
type it out to you. Hold on.
Here.
Hold on.
Okay, well, okay. I mean, either way, I'm gonna approach this fucking guy right here. Motherfucker. Absolute bitch.
She here. Did I not?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get up real close and personal, like right there, bitch.
Yep, that's still within 30 feet.
Yep.
1 second here. I think I didn't. Did I put it on your sheet? I hope I put it on your sheet.
I fucking hope you did.
Oh wait,
It's just-
I did not. Oh
Oh god!
I'm looking at my sheet and realizing that I put the wrong class in at the moment.
no! I put the wrong.
Class? I never fixed it.
You never. Oh my. Professional idiots, everyone. I love you guys so much.
We're just figuring.
We're-
Oh, we love you too, Dawn.
We're an hour into this, and it's just like, did we
Spread
remember
the
to put everything on
positivity.
here? Oh
I mean,
no.
To be fair, it's literally just a case of switching the name because I didn't add any like
yeah,
the
and this
feats and
part
stuff.
wasn't my
Right.
fault. So
Yeah. Which, hold on. I'm making sure it's on your sheet so you can refer to it later.
okay, where are you putting it under features
Yes.
and traits?
Yes. Hold on.
Oh fuck, there it is.
There you go.
Okay. I'm still gonna use the disengage thing. I'm gonna fucking stab a bitch.
Just so you are aware, 30 feet got you up to them. So if you disengage,
Yes, I'm right.
you'd be disengaged from them, but you wouldn't be able to move.
Mm,
That's why I mentioned the other thing to make sure you were aware of that.
Okay. You know what? Let me reread that.
Can give you some mage armor next turn.
I like you're like, I want to buy some mage armor.
What are you buying?
I got like
say?
3 spell slots left. Oh no.
All right, you're probably gonna have to explain this to me later, cause I'm not fully getting what the fuck that is.
Okay.
I'll just fucking stab a bitch. Stabby. Fucking
Okay.
die.
If you want, I can explain it now, just so you're aware.
Sure, go ahead.
What you can do is, for your bonus action, instead of disengaging, you can make an insight check against them. They have to try and deceive you. If you succeed, you can just, when you stab them, you can add your sneak attack to it.
Oh, okay. Alright, I can do that then.
So you want to use your bonus action first?
Sure.
Alright, roll an insight check. He failed. You are able to stab him with sneak attack to your leisure until you choose someone else to focus on.
Okay,
I'm gonna put the little,
cool.
no, that's not good. That's not a good one. Let's put that on there. So yep,
Alright,
stabby,
cool.
stabby, stabby.
Broken.
Do I hit the
Hit the stab button,
just hit the dagger or the rapier?
whichever you're stabbing with.
Fuck it, I'll take out my rapier.
That's
Wow.
a natural
Whoa.
20, which guess what?
Whoa.
That doubles the sneak attack bonus as well. So click on that
Oh.
rapier damage.
No.
Kill him!
He
What?
did.
Well, let's find out. Click on the rapier damage. For the word rapier in the chat. Nope, that's the word rapier. Click on the rapier.
the
Where
word-
where has the natural
Click on-
20?
Click
Go
on
to
the word rapier in the chat.
Oh,
Yeah. So where has the natural
Yeah.
20? There you
okay.
go.
There we go.
You
Yeah,
just
dead.
you just slam it through him, pull it back, and this guy just like he doesn't even have a chance to realize he's dead. He just like looks down, just like one shot.
Oh, I'm fucking
gone.
badass as fuck. Yeah, boy!
He
The best
is
part
down.
about that is
Ouch.
like her. The best part about that is like her first sneak attack had like a fucking full damage and then minimum damage.
Lido starts clapping and cheering in the background.
Yep.
Oh, that's
So that is your turn. So
She's gonna
Elizabeth.
hear added applause.
I'm gonna low key start blushing. What the fuck? I don't get praise like that.
Once Ellie is beside Dub, she's gonna like nudge her with a shoulder. Nice shot, kid.
Thanks.
All right.
And I'm heading straight for the leader.
All right. That will hit
Yes, bitch.
for nice and 14 points of damage as you slam it into him. He's just, oh, fuck.
You're in trouble.
So are you. Up in the front, all this commotion out there is getting some attention, and the singing definitely is not subtle at all.
It's not.
As this person holds up the skull and is just like, oh, he's going to. Yeah, let me pull it up here. He cannot see anyone over there right now, so he doesn't want to do that. I need to keep these guys in place. And that is not helping you at all. He is going to. Where is this? Turn invisible, and you no longer see him.
Oh, fuck.
So he is currently gone. Now it's time for these guys' turns. This one who realized you're casting some magic on him is going to try and run up and hit you. I would presume that wouldn't hit. What's your AC?
Currently,
Mhm.
20.
20. Yeah, that does not hit. So he turns and tries to stab you with the dagger. Does not work. This guy
Parry
over
to
here.
the side.
This guy's run over here. He saw
I
you,
realized.
Emmy. He saw
cool.
you. He saw you just completely just pop his friend. He's like, Larry!
Larry.
He,
Oh,
he,
now
al-
I feel bad.
he almost trips over himself trying to stab you. Just I'm gonna revenge him. He's not doing a
Don.
good job. Yes.
I realized something. That 14's a 15. Remember the weapon we discussed? If I remember correctly. I think. I could be wrong. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me until I get this fully fixed.
Yeah, because we didn't discuss any weapon for that, if I remember right. No worries. We'll discuss it later. But the other one's gonna try and stab you right now. Let's see. That's plus 4. Does a 15 hit you?
No.
Okay. So, and like basically a spectral no, as the spirit guardian just kind of helps push it to the side. He just kind of looks at it like what?
Even without the shield of fate, that wouldn't have hit.
Yep. Alasha, it's your turn again.
Well, I didn't appreciate being stabbed, or his attempt anyway.
Attempt at it.
So let's see how this works.
That will hit. 6 piercing damage as you stab him. He kind of reels back, just like, ah! Ugh. Bitch! Alright. Anything for your bonus action?
I don't have any bonus actions as far as
Okay.
at least nothing that would really work out right now.
Gotcha. I'm guessing you're staying there.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, Alasha. Or, sorry, Kaleido. For not, I don't, who the hell's Yasha? Kaleido.
Lido.
I have no idea where that name came from. Kaleido.
Yasha is obvious who that is.
Yeah.
The person who's right in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast missile.
Magic missile again.
Eh.
Wow, nice. 9, 10, 11 points of damage as
Man's is dead.
he's alive, but he's like barely hanging on. He's just like one foot's like up, reaching like shaking back. He's like glances back at you. Oh, bitches. Ah.
I like give him a peace sign, like hello.
It's your Hawaii.
I'm trying.
Stop going off the thing.
I'm trying to find like Path of the Juggernaut to overlook my skills. I shit you not.
Did you not change it to that one?
I did.
I was about to say, I'm like, curious.
No,
So is
I
this...
changed it, but now I'm trying to fucking remember what the hell I have.
No worries. Yep. The leader slams his hammer into the lock, and you see it do a whole full-on bounce.
Mm.
But it stays in place. It looks like it's battered to hell, but he's still trying to break it off. He's like, come on, come on! Karg kind of looks at all this. He's still holding up his shield of faith, just kind of looks over. Well, this is fun. And he's going to end his turn. He's just watching this. He's just like, I'm having a good time. Emily, this person here tried to stab you.
Well, bitch, gonna fucking stab him. The fuck?
Okay.
Get on my level!
Okay.
I move right here, right in front of him. Get up in his business.
You can still. By the way, the thing that you did your last turn, you can do that pretty much whenever you want, from what I'm guessing, reading on the thing.
You did say he was like on his last fucking leg.
Yeah,
but...
he looks like he's struggling, but that's up to you.
I mean,
I
you
was
know
just
what?
letting you know
I
what you
mean,
could
it's
do.
not gonna hurt. I can do that whenever I want, so sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Insight, you said?
Yep. Yeah, he can't beat that. Stab away with your sneaky attack.
Okay, just click on dagger.
That'll hit.
Yes, bitch. Alright, then.
He is dead. As
I'm
you
killing fucking bitches left and right.
finishing off what Mia put down. Elizabeth, this guy's not even giving you the time of day, but his friend's trying to stab you.
I am ignoring his friend. He's trying to bust the lock.
Mhm.
However, I don't have the fucking global modifier for that, so I can't do that right now.
Do which thing?
I'll just DM it to you.
Okay. Oh, that's easy. Hold on. Doop. 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 There you go. Would you like to do that?
That's so beautiful. Yes.
All right, so go ahead.
Ah. Elizabeth is now very upset at this man, and Emmy, you remember the expression that you saw on her face when she was beating the crap out of that guy? Yeah, that's the face that she has now.
Yes, bitch. Beat up with Ben.
Yep. So let him
Miss.
know. Let him know.
Female
What,
empowerment.
yep, you miss, but let him know what you did, so that everyone's aware.
I just raged.
I love it. Just no three adjectives. I'm raging. I love it. She's just angry.
Anger.
Yes, that does miss.
Pain. Unfortunate pain.
Yep, that person is currently Vamoost, so you have no idea where they are. The vagabond, the one who's left, realizing he is getting a little bit
Shit kicked out of
bedraggled,
him.
roll an opportunity attack, Ellie, as he's running away.
Now, let's see if I can actually do this.
That'll hit.
Yes, bitch.
That was his exact HP. He like turns, and as he's running away, you just reach over and just cleave into him. You're just like, no. And then as soon as you're like, stay down. And then he's on the ground. You're like, oh, he's there. We go. That works.
Oof.
Elisha, it is now your turn again. Actually, no, hold on. Before that happens, the other one needs to stab you.
Does he?
Natural 20.
Impressive. Go.
For 7 points of piercing damage.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
He got max and min on his crit.
That explains. I don't much appreciate that. I was going to go easy on you, but you forced my hand.
I'm imagining you're sing-songing this, by the way, because you mentioned you were singing before.
Oh, absolutely.
This
This is
willowy...
insult to injury.
Of course. Oh, nice. So bonus action, you
Ooh.
create a shadow blade. So
Oh.
would you like to describe how that comes out, or is that
Can it be over my actual sword, or does it have to be another manifestation of a sword?
It says when you drop the weapon, it disappears. So I would think that you can put it over, and it would just fade.
You know what? For the aesthetic, I'm going to say yes. It does not add the weapon you're currently holding in terms of damage, just so you're aware.
It's just
No,
for
that's
the
fine.
it's for the
It's for the
aesthetic.
aesthetic, of course.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
allow it for the aesthetic.
God bless.
Oh, that's not to hit, Guru.
I know, that's the damage. So if you click on your short sword to hit, that's the same modifier.
Rolled actual maximum damage. Jesus Christ.
That will hit, and so with 16 psychic damage, which also, just so you're aware, that's not including his dex mod, because that does include his dex mod in that.
Oh, it does?
It
Oh, I
does.
forgot
It is
about
considered a finesse weapon for that reason. It is a
that.
weapon.
Oh, wicked.
This is a magic
think he's
weapon.
dead.
Yeah, he is just. You just
Oh my god, he's
create
fucking
this.
dead.
He stares down and like, wait, what? And you just, he like his eyes just stare at you for a moment, and he's just like, he like moves his hand to his face, like pulls back a hand. You're guessing in his mind he's seeing blood, but there's no blood except for the blood coming out of his nostril as he blinks. Some more comes out of his eye. He's just like, he is down,
Oh my god, he fucking dead.
and you still have movement, just so you're aware.
Okay, so I'm going to go over, and this is going to sound weird, but I'm
Mhm.
going to try and do a nature check on the owlbear to calm it down.
That'll be animal handling.
I'll do that.
Okay.
This is
Which
animal
I'd say that would be an action, and you just used your action, so you can do that next turn.
Okay.
But you can move up to it
That's
now
fine.
if you wish.
Okay, I'll move up.
I should move this a little further over here.
Maybe like right there.
Ooh.
Kaleido, there's only
Uh.
this one guy left.
I'm gonna try to do it to him. I'm gonna. Is he at least 90 feet
You know I
away?
had to do it,
He is
so-
within range. Yes.
I'm going to use Petrification Ray.
All right. So that's a con save,
Oh,
correct?
Yes,
All right.
I believe so.
All right.
Dirty.
What's your spell save DC?
15.
15. He like looks at his hand as he's suddenly like turning to look at you with like his like every motion is stiffening. Breathing slower. He's like what? Which currently I believe he is under the restrained feature as it mentions there.
Yes, he is.
Which, let me see here what the restrained feature does for him. I don't think he can attack while he's restrained, can he?
I think
speed
he
0, attack
can.
creature against the creature have advantage, and rolls have disadvantage. So he can attack, he's just rolling with disadvantages. He is going to try and swing at you, Ellie, so 13, 40, so, will a 16 hit you?
Not with the shield on, no.
Yep, so here the shield just comes up, just no. He's just like, fuck, damn it. He's slowing down. He's like look between everyone frenzy. He has a 0 movement speed.
Oh,
He can't even move.
It must repeat a saving throw at the end of its turn.
On a success ends failure on a failed save. On the end of its next turn, on a success it ends on a okay. As you watch the skin turn to stone, his eyes gloss over as he is now completely petrified.
Over? Is that?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Yeah. I break out
Oh.
in a cheer and I'm like, yay! I did so good.
Ellie's gonna break the statue immediately.
Oof.
Okay, so you break it.
She pretty much just like aims the axe at his head.
Since it's he's restrained, it would be an auto crit, which I'll say you just crack the head right off.
A cheer and clap as he as stony body clatter across the pavement.
I'm awkwardly looking around like, oh, that just happened.
As this is happening, you hear
Hmm.
the clattering of hooves as you see people riding up very quickly. Emily, you know that to be the guard, and they're coming in with dark forest green cloaks as they ride up, and they move up next to horses, which the horses are still having a hell of a time because they're still terrified
imagine.
out of their wits' end. They're calmer now, but there's like sudden horses all around them, like kind of skittishly moving back and forth. The cage is still secure. As they ride up, they jump down. They look between everyone, and once they see you, they basically just kind of move right up to you and like, "What happened here?"
All right, so these what were they called again? Out of character?
Vagabonds?
What?
Which things?
That
The
guys.
the ones that are taking the
Bandits,
Out
vagabonds,
there.
whatever you want to call them. I called them vagabonds
Bandit.
because calling them
Okay.
bandits would be too simple a term.
All right. Well, guess what I'm gonna use. These bandits were taking this animal, and I guess these guys just walked up and wanted it out. Well, as you can see, they're taken care of now, I suppose. And she puts away her weapon.
He it's just he notices it and he kind of gives a little nod of respect. Fair enough. Glances to everyone else very slowly.
You're welcome. We saved the city. Oh my god, if that thing got out, it would have been so bad. You're welcome.
As soon as you start talking, his head slowly turns to look at you, which his face has got several scars on it, like one going down right next to his jawline, one across the top of his forehead. Grizzled, heavy-looking human man. And he turns
He's
to
so hot.
That was fast.
of course.
was that in character?
Oh yeah, it was like, yeah, I'm gonna say that out loud, like to him. You're so hot. That's
Yep.
that's the correct.
That popped out. Rage.
Yeah, he doesn't seem he kind of just seems like take that in stride. Looks up towards a dragonborn who is sitting on a horse next to him. Dark green scaled as he kind of motions to them. The dragonborn kind of kicks his head like, "Would you mind coming with us? We need you to give a report of what you saw here, just for paperwork reasons. Make sure we can let you off without having any issues."
Just me?
No, all of you. We need everyone's
Let's
report.
go. It's like a field
Yeah,
trip. Come on,
sure.
guys.
A field trip.
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
Come on. Yeah! He leads you guys down, which you guys are just walking. You guys don't have to move. Karga is just like,
Is
Well,
the
this
owl
is-
bear cart coming along with us for like
no.
evidence?
It's not coming along with you specifically, but it is coming along following the guard. The guard are taking it separately, though.
Can I sit up by the owl bear to try and calm it down and get more?
I would say no. They are like, nope, please don't touch the evidence, miss.
It'll reach through the bars and grab you, and you will become its next meal.
Perhaps not. But very well.
I appreciate it. Move along. Move along. So you follow after this dragonborn who, after, let's say, about 60 feet, kind of glances back at everyone, hops off his horse, and just stands next to it, holding the horse by its reins just to walk along to basically just walk next to you guys. So, you got into some mischief there, didn't you? I've heard rumors, Miss Emily, that you've got a bit of a mean streak when it comes to people breaking the law. I didn't realize that it was so efficient.
I don't usually go to that extent, but I suppose I'm
Sorry.
He's got a
strict. No.
got a mean streak.
Well, I mean,
You know,
for taking
that
care
is
of. He kind of chuckles like, yeah. I mean, no offense, of course. When I say mean streak, I mean when people need taken down. Well, I mean, you can't find anyone better. Motions to her. Just like,
Oh, flatter
I'll
me.
have I'll have to agree.
Oh,
That was some good
goodness.
fighting back there.
Uh,
To all
she's
of you.
now gonna start blushing and be like, you really don't have to.
Oh,
Have
she's
to,
so
want to,
cute.
you know. He shrugs.
Elliot's like cupping him. Elliot's just cupping Dove's cheeks now.
Oh,
Look at her.
Okay.
She's so adorable.
oh, okay.
You did great, sweetie.
Thanks.
Doing great, sweetie.
Oh, thank you.
I realize actually now that I think about Ellie's hairstyle, I should probably not jinx myself like this, but fuck it, I'm gonna. She's got that mom hairstyle that you always see in anime.
Oh no.
No! No!
The braid.
She's got the braid.
She can't die!
It's like the over-the-shoulder side
Oh,
thing.
no.
No! She can't die on me. She's my mom.
I mean,
What have you done?
to be fair, she's got the mom's side braid, but at the same time, she's also got the motherly rage. So you know.
Yeah. You know, she might make it through.
Yeah.
But
and
yeah,
all
I'm
other
gonna be
mothers who
very-
had the side braid couldn't fight, could they? Yes.
Well,
of
this
them
one
could.
can. So I'm just gonna be very flustered at all the praise, and I'll be like, it's really nothing.
I mean, if you say so. I mean, it all depends on who
Your
you
nothing
ask.
is actually something.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yep. He just kind of shrugs. Anyways, you all spill blood in our city. Holy shit! Are you crazy?
Sorry.
I really didn't mean to go to that extent.
You're not on any hook or anything like that. It's pretty much expected that, you get into some trouble, you take care of it.
I suppose so.
Kind of scratches at his neck. This is going to be a lot of paperwork, though.
That's alright with me. I'm used to.
I have expected having to wrestle the owlbear.
To
That
be
would have been
fair,
like back home.
I imagine that if you had to wrestle it, this would be going a lot different.
I'd have to agree.
Oh, maybe we could check if they'll let you wrestle it now. Like maybe that's.
not. Let's worry about the paperwork first.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they'd let me anyway. They seem really scared of it.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of, I don't mean to, be that guy. We're going to have to let the agency know what happened.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Agency.
She's a detective. She always introduces herself as such, and I ain't gonna stop her now. But she plays at being a guard, but she's actually much more of a sleuth, if you ask me. Able to find all the things, and as I said, bring people that elude the guard, and we can't actually get into. And she finds them and helps take
Sounds
care
like
of
bounty
things.
hunting.
Don't call it that. That's depriving her of the statute that's been placed on this. If she was a bounty hunter, there'd be more blood.
She's super smart.
That's saying the least.
Thanks.
I go to the elf lady. I'm sorry, I have to look at the name again. Elisha. And I'm like, so who are you? Where did you come from? I saw you do that cool thing where you sang and your sword like got all like dark and stuff. What was that?
Hello. My name is Elisha. What's yours?
My name is Kaleido. Oh, it's so nice to meet you.
You as well.
It's okay. Out of character. It's quiet. Are we at the place yet? What's happening?
No, I'm letting you guys talk. You guys are traveling right now. You're not there
Right.
yet. So if you guys are like having
I'm-
awkward silence, you have an awkward silence.
Out of character, contemplating how much I want to say, but also in character thinking, she's like gauging her right now. Like, can I get a read on her?
Insight check.
Awkward stare.
Yeah,
Whoops, I don't know why there's a +4 there. Ignore that.
Okay.
'cause you're good.
6. She seems to be friendly enough. I mean, she has her own weird magic, so she's probably just a fellow spellcaster, just But then again, she saw you cast one spell, so I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff you can infer from that. You're not, not sure exactly what her angle is, but you can be as open or as closed as you want. Because not able to read stuff can make you more closed. Not being able to read stuff might be like, I can risk it. Up to you.
I'm a traveling performer. You might say that singing is one of my specialties.
Like a bard.
Like a bard.
Oh, that's so cool. Can you play any instruments?
In general, yes. I unfortunately do not own any, though.
Oh, maybe you could get one someday. That'd be so cool. Oh my gosh, you get like a banjo or something. And,
Banjo?
Even Ellie looks slightly confused at that.
That would be quite quaint.
Okay, so she switches. The next thing she says is in Elvish. Okay, and she's like, "I can speak Elvish too." To hear that it's very cool and impressive. She's like, "Hey, I can speak Elvish too."
She'll cock her head a little to the side and reply in Elvish. So I see. I shall remember that.
And that's like, wait,
can
what
I-
is? Yep.
Oh, you go. Still.
I wanted to hear I didn't hear the last thing she said.
I shall remember that.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll also approach. Did I notice Elisha doing her stuff? I'm assuming so, right? Because I heard her singing.
I mean, the first person you stabbed was within eyesight of her doing the singing song. Yes. The Shadow
Okay.
Blade you didn't see.
All right. I'll approach and I'll say, "Hi. I'm Detective Dove. It's nice to meet you. I just wanted to thank you for helping out. I'm sure it would have been a lot tougher if we didn't have as much people helping."
Welcome.
Oh, wait, is this in Elvish?
No, that's just in common.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like, there's like 3, so I can only imagine Ellie and her husband just like, oh.
Switching back to common, she'll say, "Of course. I could tell it wouldn't do to allow that creature to roam the streets unfettered, and these gentlemen certainly didn't seem to have the community's best interests at heart."
This is the first for him. You hear the Dragonborn say again. He rolls his shoulders, just. Ain't seen nothing like him in. Hey, Dove, how long has it been? A couple years? Months? I forget.
It's been a while. I haven't had to deal with anything
This-
like that in a while.
This happens often?
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's weird.
No. Yeah, not often at all. Usually don't have to deal with such intense commotion.
No kidding.
Personally, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. If that happens all the time, then it's so entertaining.
Then you definitely need to be going around the plains. There's all kinds of
Turned a
fighting
guy to
that happens out
stone. Turned the big guy to stone. It was so much fun.
That made it easy to take him out. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Oh my gosh, I love seeing like the joints and everything like tense up, and then they can't move and they're so helpless, and they look so scared.
I'm going to give Elisha a respectful nod before heading back to the Dragonborn man.
Of course. You see the Dragonborn man squinting at Mia's character.
Yeah, I
Mia,
want to
roll an
make
insight
it-
check.
Can I wing another roll, an insight check too on her?
On her for that? Yes, you can roll that.
Yeah, thanks.
Roll
But
an
I want,
insight check, me?
I want Mia to roll an insight check on the Dragonborn if she wants, because he's squinting at her hardcore.
Why is it still +4? Oh, I found it.
22.
What's the +4 for him?
It's skill modifier. I forgot to turn off.
Whoops. Yep. With a
Why the
19
fuck not?
insight. Yeah, you're not paying attention. With the 19 insight, she definitely looks like she enjoyed that. Like whatever it was she did, which you didn't see exactly what it was, but she enjoyed that. You can see that in her face. With the natural 20, you may have overspoke because this man is hella suspicious of you, and there's definitely some cogs working in his head. And if you had any guess, he's putting 2 plus 2 to equal 4, and he's probably getting the right answer.
What is he getting? I'm just existing.
Is it a crime to exist?
You're making sure that other
Like,
people
what's
don't
he
exist.
realizing?
I mean, the 5 is about right because the way that Mia's character is speaking probably does not throw her off at all.
The spell that you're referring to, he doesn't know of any spells that react like that.
Okay, cool.
That's what he's putting 2 plus 2 and equaling and realizing something's off.
I'm God.
Basically,
I
it's
am
2 plus
God.
2, and there's supposed to be a plus 1 in there, but they're not explaining that, and he's realizing that you're either not saying something or that he missed something. So he's highly suspicious of you right now. But he's trying to play it off cool, but with a natural 20, you're able to figure that much out. You can't figure out
Wait,
everything.
can I do an insight check on him then?
On him? Sure.
Yeah, I want to see if I notice anything.
Yep. Roll an
Ellen
insight check.
will lean towards Crag. Is that what you called him?
Yes.
She'll lean towards him because she just realized that. Do you know that kind of magic?
Nope. I know how to undo that kind of magic, but if you had anything to do with it, he kind of stares at you. He's like, I wouldn't be able to restore him at all. He grins just like, You cut off his head. I can't bring someone back when you cut off their head, love.
What?
You cut off their head.
He was taking an owlbear out of a cage!
You cut off his head. We can't question someone who has their head chopped off.
We can't question him if he's turned to stone either!
If someone were able to unpetrify him, yes. Yes,
Can
they
you do
could.
that now?
No.
Exactly.
Your husband does
Yeah,
have a very good point.
I go to the dragon man guy and I'm like, hey, what's your name?
Oh, my name?
Yeah.
Why? He squints at you just like he's like,
I want to be friends. Very lonely.
I'm assuming since I have a 21, I notice.
You notice him being very suspicious, but do you say that in character, by the way?
What? Who? What?
You. Was that in character that you wanted to be friends with him?
Yeah, we're because I'm lonely.
You can be friends with us.
Zedare.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to meet you, Sadare.
Type that out so you know how to spell his name.
That was the best reaction. I just
Well-
want friends!
Well,
Just
that's
out
going
of
on.
character, I think he's hot. Like, she thinks he's hot, yeah.
Yeah, and he's an agile-looking guy, but he's still he's toned. He's a good-looking guy, but
Okay.
he's looking more like just your facial features and whatnot. He's just like, all right, I'm just. Just
Can
forgive me.
I-
I'm being cautious. It's my job.
No, it's okay. I
Oh,
definitely
okay, he just flat out said it. All right.
I'm being cautious, and I'm gonna let the captain speak more to you regarding some of this. But we can definitely keep talking. Actually, probably not now. Actually, he motions to the what Emmy your character would realize is the precinct, essentially the area where all of the guard.
That's the jail.
Essentially, yes. So yes, you get your wish. You get to go to jail, but you're not actually in prison.
I'm so excited.
I wonder if the drunk tank here is like the one back at that old town.
Which one?
Uh.
If you don't remember the name, there's small towns all over the place. What'd they do to him?
Oh, I was in it.
Oh, you were in it. Oh. He turns to Crag. Make sure she doesn't. I know. This is why I'm with her now, is so that if she gets too drunk, I can just cart her away. It's not easy because she's squirmy as all hell, and I have to, try and basically play pat a cake with her weapon. And
Who's
It's-
talking to who right now?
Karg,
Hold on,
Karg
out
is
of
talking
character?
to Zedare. Karg
Okay.
the orc. So the orc is towering over most of you right now. He's a big boy.
Big boy.
But he's talking to Zedare. He's just like, yeah, I have to cart her over, and I love her, but he pets Ellie's head. That's why I married her.
Hey, when a guy gropes your tits with no warning, he
didn't-
kind of deserves to get axed in the face.
I mean, to be fair, you could have just let me break his arm. I was about to do that, but no, you axed him in the face. You were in that drunk tank for like a week.
I'm an independent woman.
I know you're an independent woman who don't need no man, but sometimes you need a man to tell you to stop.
Excuse you.
Ooh. Kaleido goes, ooh.
Elisha, if the owlbear has rolled up, is taking.
More notes? Okay. Roll an
Is this-
intelligence check real quick. You'll get one more chance before you guys actually enter the precinct.
Can I do it with advantage because I saw it before now?
I'll say yes.
It's a ploy. She's trying to fuck the owl bear.
I'm really not.
Please, no.
Go ahead and roll it.
No.
I'll take that.
Yep. That would have been, even if you roll a straight roll, that would have been a 22, so that's fine. You quickly mark down a few other things. Nothing looks like it, not very, resilient. Definitely looks like it's probably a little bit stronger than most bears you've ever researched or looked at. It's definitely a lot more dangerous looking, though, just from its posture. Surprisingly enough, apparently, the fusion of an owl and a bear looks like it's made it meaner than most bears, but it maybe just has an angry face. But based off the way that it was thrashing about in the cage and how it's still pacing back and forth very slowly, glaring at everyone, probably still dangerous. Probably still quite dangerous.
Resting bare face.
Yes.
Resting bare face. God.
Yes. It has resting bear face. And it is very unhappy at the moment, but it's in a very confined space where it can't get enough momentum to try and bash against anything, so that's definitely helping.
Cool.
All right.
Alright, and then you enter the precinct where Zadea kind of waves us. Hey, we got some reports we gotta make. Miss Dove has acquired a group of cohorts in assisting with preventing some of these people from taking an owlbear onto the streets.
Hello.
The receptionist
Hello.
kind of, the receptionist slowly looks up. She's like got her hair up in a beehive with the big thick horned glasses. She
Ooh.
is a half elven lady, leaning back slowly as she looks very tired as she's like, welcome. Please have a seat. We'll be right with you.
I like your hair.
Thank you. Your hair is quite nice as well. I've never seen that shade of blue. She
Oh,
gently adjusts her glasses.
it's hereditary. I
would-
promise it's not fake.
I would imagine so, or at the very least hope so. A seat, please, and she motions to the chairs.
I run over the chairs and I like launch myself into one, like butt first, and it's very good. It like slams a little bit
Oh.
against the wall.
Dawn.
Mhm.
Do I know this lady?
You've seen her before. She's not part of your precinct, so you haven't interacted with her too much. She's like one of
Okay.
those faces that we're like, oh, I've seen her around.
Okay.
So yeah, she's not someone you're familiar with like on a personal level, but whenever you had to come through the guard's office to actually speak with them regarding a case, you had at least seen her. She usually takes a more morning shift. Generally, when you're coming in for questioning, it's generally around midday to night, which right now is midday, so this is when you'd normally see her before her changing of shift.
I'm too busy appreciating Mia's character just literally butt
Okay.
slamming into a chair.
Come on and slam!
Welcome to the chair.
Yeet.
Yes.
Your dexterity is amazing. I wanna try that.
Thanks. It really hurt.
Honey, is there anything you could do to help with soreness?
Oh, I'll be fine. Everything is okay.
Does she look like she's about to cry? Because that's exactly what you sound like right now.
Sounds like she's about to cry.
She looks fine after like a few moments. She's like, all right.
Cargo's
like,
just
laughed
like,
it off.
nah, this is too funny. I'm letting this roll.
Rip. It's like you landed on your tailbone. It's like that that
Yeah.
fucking face you get when you land on your tailbone with something really fucking hard.
Local idiot gets owned by chair.
We're at 11.
Oh boy. As you all sit down, you see her pick up a stone tablet, which looks like it's about the size of her palm, and insert it into it. You can actually see a curved shape when she holds up. It actually looks like she's talking into a stone ear. And she pulls up and just like, yes, I need you to send someone down. Miss Dove is in the precinct giving testimony as soon as you can. Thank you. Sets it down. Your cohorts, just rest here, rest easy. We're having someone come to swing by just to make sure all the paperwork's filled out properly. And you know, Miss Dove. Miss Dove,
Of course.
you're looking quite lovely today. Have you been taking good care of yourself? Did you remember to eat?
I ate a little bit.
Oh,
Did
she like
what?
sighs. She's like, oh, I see. Hold on. She pulls out another like she's like rummages for a second. She pulls out another
Did you
stone.
not eat?
I ate
Can
a
you
little
bring
bit.
me? And she basically puts in. Basically, you see her pull out another one. And she all of a sudden she's just basically giving it a 25-word order. And she's like, to the precinct. And she sits down. Don't worry.
How much did you eat?
We'll get something for you.
Oh, you really didn't need to, but thank you.
Yes, she did. You need to eat.
I ate. I ate already.
How much did you eat?
You didn't get a chance to eat at the open bazaar place. If you may have eaten
I
breakfast.
ate this morning. I had.
Not good enough.
I was getting candy before I met you.
No.
Emily, please. You know better than that.
You
I
need
know,
lunch.
but I was focusing on work. I mean,
The work can. Oh goodness.
Work can wait.
We need to give you a vacation or something along those lines.
it's hard to take a vacation when you're a well-known detective. People always on the outlook for you.
This is true.
We need to find something to hide her face.
Even if you hid her face, her outgoing nature would presume herself to jump straight into helping people she just meets. Probably how she met you. No offense, just a presumption.
Well,
I-
actually, I think
Let's
she's
say-
more helping the person I was against.
I wasn't exactly on his side, but
Well, no, but you stopped me from axing him dead in the face.
Karg
That's
holds
very
up a finger. So was I.
yes.
Oh, let's be real, honey. All I have
credit
to
to
do is
both of
pout
you.
at you.
No, you don't. I have a stronger will than that.
Dove,
Yes?
Dove, I have a bag of coffee beans. If you want that, I have.
Bag of coffee.
Coffee
beans.
beans.
Can you eat that?
Is that a snack you usually carry around? You immediately caught my interest because it's food.
I love it.
You come interest because
Does
it's food.
sound like something you would get a lot of energy out of.
Coffee beans.
And-
That's a foreigner's treat. But usually, don't they? No, I've heard they put it into a soup. Am I
No.
incorrect on that?
I mean, they usually do, but I don't have the time for that. So I just like get them in my mouth and chew them and swallow them and eat them.
Fascinating.
Can I roll, or would I just like react?
Can I check insight to see if she's about to poison me?
That's not what I even want. I just
you
want to
can
see if I know
roll
what it is.
You can roll a nature check if you're trying to figure out what
Well,
that bean is.
it's 14.
You've heard of this before. Generally, it's something that you grind up, and basically it's like tea, which tea is more common around these parts. Let me actually grab my notes.
I think you're supposed to make it into a drink.
No, I don't have that time. It's supposed to be like.
I've never had it.
I
as a-
carry a kettle.
Oh my gosh, you
really
can have like
it's
actual
his, but-
real life coffee. Oh my gosh, it's been like years. Oh, I just eat the beans, and it's not terrible, but it's not
mean,
as good as it could be.
We'd have to ask Angry Green over here because it's not exactly mine.
Can I try one?
Wait, yeah,
They They are common in the land of Helison, which I will spell that out real quick.
Interesting.
Helison. That's where they generally originate from. You can get them in other countries. Helison is one of the ones who are predominantly known for growing them, though.
Hell has coffee.
Alright, so I don't know if they're
soup.
poisoned or not.
Oh, they're
you have
not
an insight
poisoned.
check on that, but
Insight check on that.
But you do know that they're generally not poisonous.
I mean,
I fished.
I don't know. I just met this woman. 17.
Go ahead and
At
describe
least
yourself, Oz.
She's like genuinely excited to share the beans.
Ellie's fishing through Karg's like fucking backpack.
Okay.
Oh, you're looking for the kettle?
what is
Hold
this
on.
thing?
Hold on. You basically just see these two big people like, hold on, hold on a second. I got this. Hold on. As they pull out. I put it at the bottom of your bag. Your bag.
Why did you put it in my bag?
Because you can carry more stuff, obviously.
What does
Okay.
What does 17 tell me?
17 tells you that she is very eager to give you
That's it?
a
Okay.
taste of the beans.
All
Which
right. I'll take one.
okay,
I reach
as-
into my
Yep.
I reach into
Num
my
num on it.
Mhm.
one of my many pockets on my like pockets on it, by the way.
Mhm.
And yeah, and I like take out a clear bag, and you can see the coffee beans. And I like twist it open. It's like it's secured with a rubber band, and I like get that off, and I take one out, and I hand it to her.
Oh.
Then I
thank you.
fasten it again, put it back.
I'm gonna plop that right in my mouth. Do I have to roll anything to see if I like it or
Wait,
not?
don't.
I imagine that like the other two are like, wait, roll a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Is this-
Why disadvantage?
Because this is you're eating a straight coffee bean.
Okay.
I got my notebook out.
How do I add a disadvantage?
On your sheet there should be a normal advantage disadvantage
Oh
toggle.
shit! I can just do that. Holy
Yeah.
wow!
Yeah.
Technology is amazing.
Holy shit!
It
not
is-
amazing.
It is hard. You like as soon as you crunch into it, it gets granulated, and it's like it's getting in between your teeth, and it's like
I regret everything.
regret,
El-
regret.
Ellie's gonna offer a water skin to her.
I'm gonna like smack my lips a little bit before. It probably tastes better as a drink, and then if you
Cart.
offer a water skin, she's gonna take that immediately and just drink a little bit.
Yeah, you just swish it. It probably take you a good 10 minutes to get all the granules out of your mouth. It
It's
just
an acquired taste.
it's
I-
an acquired
Ellie's
taste.
That's
Ellie's
okay.
just gonna-
I'm sure the coffee beans taste great once you get used to them, but
As soon
Ellie's
as you
just
say
gonna,
that,
like-
as a
okay.
first taster,
Ellie's put like hot water in the kettle. Can I see those beans real quick?
How did you get hot water?
Yes.
Nice
I
questions.
take no. I
You don't
I
have
take-
hot water.
Can I set a fire?
inside the building.
Yeah.
Everything
Car
goes into flames.
grabs your
You're
hand, just
currently making
honey,
coffee.
ma'am, do you have a way to please bring it over here? He's like, thank you. Also, he says he brings it over, and she basically you see her just hold her hand out on it and just set it down off to the side as you see a fire come from her hand, just whoosh.
Yeah.
You're not fun.
Honey,
She's
yeah,
No,
you're
no,
beautiful.
don't,
no,
don't.
no, don't you,
No.
no. He points at you.
Okay, I
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I reach into my another pocket and I take out a bag, and it's like actual instant coffee. It's not the beans. It's like the actual instant. and she
Still
like,
taking notes.
she loves coffee so much. I'm so sorry.
I mean, honestly, out of character, that's a big fucking mood. Possibly
Yeah.
in character. I mean,
Yeah,
I can't
it's
imagine she never had it before. She has to stay awake somehow.
Hands it to the whoever has the kettle, and it's like, here you go.
It is currently the lady, which actually I'm gonna pardon me. I was in the middle of something. Thank you. No, go
sorry.
back. Go back.
I'm sorry.
Then stop going there. I'm marking off some gold for the fact that you have all this coffee on you, just so you can actually say you have coffee. So hold on. There you go. You can now put into your stuff that you have your bag of coffee beans, and you have a lot of it. So you
Have
can make
many.
several things of
Oh,
coffee.
no, she's wait.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
I just knocked off 5 gold for the coffee beans.
Okay.
Just 5. So you have your
So-
coffee beans, yes, and she's
Oh.
put it in to get the coffee at a boil, so it'll take a moment.
Elisha kind of thinks Kaleido is the one who had the beans and the instant coffee.
Hmm.
She's considering the possibility that she's a crypt.
A cryptid.
She's like, why the hell would anybody have this much coffee on them unless they actually had to
An
eat it?
absolute cryptid.
And she
for
doesn't know of
power.
any races
summoning
that actually
coffee at
need to
will.
eat coffee. So she's like, not out loud, but to herself, she's like,
I've seen a creature
Day,
quite like this
day
before.
10.
He's
Day
like
10
that.
of foreign world. I believe I've met a cryptid.
He's like Kaleido's like
He's
sitting in
that
her.
question mark man meme where it's like he has his head tilted and the question marks are over his head.
Yes, yes. to be fair, I was thinking of the calculating meme where he's just
Oh,
like
but that
trying
too.
to figure it
It's
out.
both
Just
of that
wait.
confirmed.
Kaleido's just like sitting in the chair, like like doing a little, like a tiny little dance, like shoulders like bumping to like some music that nobody else can hear. And she's like, yeah.
At least not even
I'm-
questioning. At least not questioning this girl. Because let's be real, she's just fucking hyperactive as she is. So this
Kaleido
is
is just a cutie. Like
Kaleido's adorable.
I fucking
so
love her so
excited.
far.
Oh my god, she's so excited to have actual coffee because she keeps having to eat the beans.
Kaleido's child now. Adopt.
Press X to adopt.
X hardcore.
Smash that X button.
Smash that X button.
Press X to adopt. Put an X in the
Smash
chat
X.
if you were going to adopt.
Smash X if you cry every time.
Press
Um,
F to pay respects.
As
So
soon as
happy.
you, as soon as a couple minutes pass, you hear the whistling of the tea kettle. She's like, up, that's it. And she picks it up.
Oh,
Cups.
Oh,
she motions-
I forgot it screams.
Yes. He pats your shoulder. Don't worry.
I'm
It's fine.
absolutely used to the sound.
Zidair comes over like, I got cups for you guys. Don't worry. He has a little ceramic cups that he holds out. And he just pour. Just gives everyone a cup of coffee.
I'll
You can roll
thank him.
a straight
With-
Constitution check, everyone.
Ellie is like,
Constitution save.
I almost pressed initiative. Oh god.
Roll drinking coffee. Roll initiative.
You don't drink the coffee, you throw it in someone's.
I was about to say, you throw it in the Dragonborn's face.
Okay, I'm gonna thank him with a very rare smile.
He actually like holds a hand over, just like, oh. He
And-
then he goes and sits down. He has one for himself. He's gonna actually let me see if he likes it. Oh yeah, he
Anyone
likes
who
it.
like
Kaleido's
looks at- anyone who like looks at Ellie sees her sniffing it. Like, you know how if a dog has like an
Why
unknown
do I hate
scent?
coffee so much? This is not canon. I love coffee.
No, you do enjoy it. You just don't get any of the immediate benefits of it because it's too hot.
Oh, okay. You know what? That makes sense.
It's the
I
heat.
usually don't get affected by coffee.
Yeah,
it's the heat.
It's the heat. You drink it and it's maybe
What do I
it's
roll
with the-
to see? What do I roll to see how fast it affected her?
That's what the Constitution save stuff's for.
Oh, you fucking
Oh, I thought
crazy
it was-
now, bitch.
Yep.
Her leg is immediately jittering up and down.
A little bit. Like she's able to control it a little bit. Everyone actually hold on, wait.
Bold of you to assume I automatically try and control it.
I would imagine that Kaleido is still waiting to roll her con save, or is she not drinking it?
Wait, Kaleido actually turns to Zadar and she's like, "Thank you so much. I'm so happy that all my friends can try it. Oh my gosh."
I'm
Try
glad
to
I
hop
could
on that dick.
help you out.
Consider us as her friends. It's precious.
Yep. So everyone who got a 10 or above on their con save, for the next 8 hours, you have a +1 to dexterity checks.
Well, what the fuck?
Not to dexterity saving throws, just to dexterity checks.
That's fine.
But yes, I'm taking the team 4-star route of, foods are helpful. They give you bonuses and
love
such because
bitch.
My favorite.
I believe that if you
Yes,
eat good
bitch.
food and you eat healthy, we're going to promote healthiness by giving you bonuses.
I'm still eating candy, motherfucker.
How?
Hmm?
How much energy do I have right now?
You rolled a 20.
Zadair is just watching. You are calm. Your foot's definitely tapping. Like it's like vibrating. Just it's not like a super. It's like super vibrating. It's like vibrating like.
Video I posted in the voice
Who's-
chat is
Who
Kaleido.
is
That's me.
the nearest
I'm gonna have to look
light
at that later.
person?
Who's that next to you closest?
I don't
I'm probably
know where
sitting
everyone
more
is
further
sitting.
away from everyone.
I'm sitting close enough. Actually, I'm probably sitting next to Ellie,
cryptid?
but no, I'm sitting next to Ellie, but Ellie's going to be on your opposite side, so I can take notes on her without her noticing me.
Okay.
So probably me.
You're probably the closest. Oh no.
Forgive me for this in advance. Ellie's
Outta
gonna walk up to Elisha and pick her up.
So
Is
you were
she?
suddenly picked up.
She is using you as a weight.
I
She-
contest this.
Roll a athletics check versus a acrobatics check, which your acrobatics check would have a +1 to it.
You dang right.
Probably gonna succeed on this.
Let's see.
Just a straight dexterity check?
Acrobatics check. I mean.
Acrobatics, okay.
Yes.
Actually, if you guys don't mind,
Yeah, heck
That's
at it.
Arcana.
Arcana!
while this is happening, a little fun fact out of character. I actually tried coffee bean
Oh.
once, and it was pretty good.
I've
it wasn't like a
take-
straight coffee bean,
Yep.
but
Actually,
Mhm.
count that because my acrobatics is only one less.
I imagine she just
I
like
mean-
holds out a sword and be like, no!
Probably not.
I can roll it if you want, but
You said it's one less, right?
it's
Yeah.
one. It's a 5 instead of a 6 because I'm
Except
not
for the fact you have a
proficient.
+1 from your
But it's a
coffee.
+1, so it'd be
I'll
the
allow
exact
it.
same thing.
I'll allow it.
I absolutely just imagine she just holds her sword and be like, no! Do not!
No,
She
I
backflips
just
out of your
I see
arm.
the hand. Yeah, I
She's-
see the hands coming, and I
she
just
slides
kind of
left.
backflip.
Oh.
Like, oh. Karg's just like, are you going to try and deadlift these people?
I need something to lift!
Hold on. Let me see if he has anything real quick. 'Cause I don't
wait,
think he
no.
does.
Kaleido flops back and is like, "Lift me," which is pretty easy because she's literally 4'11". So
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking.
That's more than enough to lift her. You start curling her.
Oh, thank God!
it feels so alive.
I love Kaleido. I love her.
Wait, you're alive when you exercise? she's going to like shift her so she's upright and huck her.
Oh,
I found a kindred soul.
Is everything all right in here? As you're hugging her and you're being all happy, a woman walks in. Her hair is very powder white, like snow, with a little laurel wreath around the back of her head. Emmy, your character would know this as Commissioner Winter. She's referred to that because she is an Eladrin. Granted, this is also she's probably having a bad day because she's in her winter form, which means she probably has a little more bite to her than normal. Normally, she's more of an autumn summer color to her, but right now she is as winter as her name suggests. As she walks out, and she's wearing her normal guard's attire in a breastplate armor. As she walks out, just looking you all over, just not with like a mean look, just a very cold, just passive look over everyone. Just what happened?
Long story.
Make it a short one then.
I'll do my best. Bandits attacked this cage with an owl bear in it, and they were very hostile. So I motioned to everyone, took care of it.
She slowly looks over everyone else.
Ellie has moved Kaleido onto her shoulder.
She looks up at Kaleido. Looks
Kaleido
back down
smiles
at you.
very politely.
All right. Come with me. She turns and starts walking in. Zidair kind of just like, come on in.
How high is the doorway?
You'll need to put her down.
No, I won't. I
mean,
crouch.
put her down. you have to do almost like a crab walk to get her. It's like it's an 8 foot tall doorway, but at the same time, you gotta like pop a half squat. Just
I'm
like,
6'1" with a 5 foot tall person on me. Yeah.
Yep. Karg is just like you just hear just from behind you, lean back. As you lean back in Kaleido, you're leaned against the chain armor of this orc, and the orc just kind of looks at you just like, hold on a second. And he also leans back because he is bigger than, is he bigger than 8 feet? I don't think he is. Hopefully not.
I thought he was like 7 something, unless you changed
7'5". No. I was thinking of one of the other orcs in the tribe. He's the one who's 8 foot 5. Yes. He's 7'5". He easily is able to just walk through the door. He's basically helping you just kind of do this basically limbo the both of you through it. He's just like,
Perfect.
I love her and she's adorable, but she could really use some help getting through doors. Don't do the thing later. He's just like pokes you in the side. He's like, wait, I know you're trying to do the thing. Don't do it.
What thing?
The thing you're trying to do later. You're trying to learn how to. He's like, I know what you're trying to do.
Learn how to what? I'm confused.
He just kind of shakes it. Just
There's a lot of things I do.
Yep. I'll text it to you because your character would know. So 1 second here.
For starters, that was not in character.
I know that was out of character.
Oh, that thing.
That thing.
I can do that thing.
Not yet. You have to be a few levels more, but it's a thing you were trying to do. That's why I said trying. Winter glanced back. Is everything alright back there? Yes, ma'am. Yes, just, shenanigans. Fair enough. Just keep them to minimum. Please. She walks with a very...
Is there a way I could tell as to why she might be in a bad mood?
Roll a intelligence check to see if you've heard any. There's basically if you're basically trying to piece up memories of anything that's gone on in the city lately.
Ellie's got the kettle in her hand as well.
I don't know
Ellie's-
shit.
Ellie's got the kettle in her hand, is walking up to her. You seem angry. You want some coffee?
She glances down at it. Perhaps, but let's get to the debriefing room first. She motions to another door, and she kind of glances over, just like, try not to knock yourselves over, please. I don't need to have you making fools of yourself. She walks in. No issue. You have to limbo again with Karg. Just limbo.
Fun time.
What
Ellie
is this woman's name?
Winter. Commissioner Winter.
My dog's stomach just growled.
As you walk inside, she motions to the side where there are a handful of seats. And before she moves over, pulls up a chair of her own, sets it down, leans back, and sits very, very proper posed, shoulders back, chin up, just waiting for you to join her.
Ellie pours her a cup before she sits.
She takes it, doesn't drink it, she just sits.
Is it seats like in a row?
Yeah, yes, in a row,
Alright,
and
I'm
then
saying
she's sitting across from you.
Smack dab in the middle, so I am at eye level with her.
Just like chill and take whatever seat's available.
Just sitting on me, so.
Sit on your lap.
Nope. She's so cute. Can we keep her?
That's up to her. She's kind of glances down. She's a. I really hope you're not picking up someone else's child, but hopefully she's like an adult, grown-up, young woman. I don't know. How old are you, the woman? I don't know. I can't gauge ages. Help me.
I am 23.
All right, she can make her own choice. If she wants to be adopted by you, that's on her.
Can I keep you?
Oh, we should probably get this legal thing sorted out first. It's like a huge bummer
Right. Go on,
Winter
sorry.
finally takes a sip of the coffee, just sets it to the side as like she sets it to the side where there's no table, and you just kind of see as excuse me, try not to hiccup here. Zadair quickly slides over and picks up, just like grabs the handle, ow, shakes his hand and goes, grabs the table, pulls it over, and just sets it down next to her. Then he slides to her right and just hands behind his back, just at attention. You fought well today, from what I've heard from the guard, is to be presumed. That being said, they had to get their report from witnesses, not directly from their own visuals, so I can hardly take their word. As she's about to speak, you suddenly hear, it's like, no, you got to, as you hear voices from outside, which she closed the doors, and you're just like, she like turns and looks at it as you hear voices like, no, I'm gonna do it, no. As you see a purplish tiefling kick open the door, just like, hello, how you doing? Hey, nice to see you. Oh, hello, Miss Winter, who gives a bow. Emmy, hey, she slides over and just starts massaging your shoulders. He's like, how you doing? Leans down, how you doing? Gives you a hug.
Hi,
Oh my god, Emmy, is that your boyfriend?
No. And I'm going to give him a little hug.
A little
Can
hug,
I
of course.
insight check her?
You can.
Same.
Go ahead.
Sight check that woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Elisha, they seem cordial. With the 17, they definitely know each other. It's like, in your own terms from people you've met, it's like when you've seen that person, it's like, yeah, you know them. It's not that they're bad people or anything like that. It's more just someone of annoyance who you can't quite get rid of. And right behind him is a positive beam of sunshine as this cute small elf girl. She's a little chubby with her hair done up in this big old braided top knot looking thing on top of her head with other big glasses and a big dress that she kind of just pops right out. She's like skips in. Hello, Odd, please.
Oh.
Hi, Odd, please. Come.
Ginger,
Hi, Emmy.
why
I'm
are you
sorry.
guys just... It's okay. It's okay. I'm
The boss
very
said-
used to this.
Yes, but sorry, Miss Winter. She gives a little curtsy, and Winter's just like, I asked for them to send. I know, but you see, he was busy
I'm gonna
on
turn
the
to
case.
Winter and say,
Hmm?
really, it's okay. And then I'm gonna turn back to On and be like, okay, why did you kick the door?
I liked it.
To
I
be
like that
fair,
entrance.
I needed to make an entrance. I heard there was, Zadare was here, and I needed to just be, show off that I've got, muscles. He flexes. He's got like, he's pretty average. He's like, yeah.
Ellie's
As
gonna
a
walk up to him
character,
and
I
flex.
fucking love him. In character, I'm gonna put my face in my hands and be like, oh, okay.
Ellie's gonna walk
know.
up to him and flex as well.
I'm
He stares
taking
you-
more note.
In the first show
Of course.
of aggression you see from Kaleido, she's like, go away! We have to get this thing sorted out with this nice, pretty winter lady.
Okay, I'm gonna turn to
Like-
Kaleido and be like, whoa, hold on. Let's not be too aggressive. And then turn back to On and be like, we are doing something serious, though.
Oh, but actually, that's the thing.
I cannot understand you, Odd. What? Speak clearly!
Ginger kind of like, boss is missing.
Boss is missing.
He went out of town for to look up some stuff, and he's missing. Miss Winter asked us to come in, asked for him to come about the current case, and well, he wasn't there, so they needed to send other representatives. And well, when we heard it was you, Odd,
He's-
I tried to stop him, and I tried to say I would do it. Just me, just hi everyone,
that's it.
you're wonderful. But Odd, he took off, and I had to chase him down, and now you're
That-
here. Now he's here.
That
and I'm
sounds
just,
like it.
oh.
But That's not good. Boss is missing. Where he went out of town to do something? What was he doing?
He was looking up some stuff. Something
What kind
about
of stuff?
I don't know. I mean we can go back to the office and double check everything, but I don't. She kind of like shifts in place, looking very distraught. She's kind of just bouncing on her toes.
I'm
She's
going
like,
to kind of rub her hair and be like, let's go double check. Winter, if you'll excuse me for a second, and I give
actually, sit.
as you say,
Please.
and then I'll sit down.
She looks to Odd, and Odd's just like grinning at her, and then he like looks at her, and then he slowly looks up. He's like, "Oh, winter hair, got it. My bad." He goes, sits down, just like immediately, just like, "Oh, my bad." Sits down. I'll be good.
No, you won't.
Hey. I thought she was summer. You didn't mention she was winter.
Shush, shush.
Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Zadair is just like he's like both hand face palming, just like
Yeah, I'm also rubbing like the bridge of my nose, like. Okay. Apologies, Winter. Please continue.
thank you. Ginger, close the doors, please. Yes, ma'am. Gives a little curtsy and quickly. She struggles a little bit with one of the doors. Clink. I got it. Sits down. We've had a few cases going sideways recently. This is perhaps one of the more open excursions I've seen. These people, suppose you could call them that, but with their actions, they're acting as though they're ravaged, feral creatures. That being said, they're apparently organized enough to be a nuisance. And I asked for... Let me actually grab his name real quick. For the commissioner, what's his name? It's Wolf. I'll
Is
spell
that
it
the
out for you.
boss?
That's your boss, Wolf.
Oh, badass as fuck.
Wolf was sent after them. He's good at his job, much like you, but he does things in his way.
Of course, that sounds like.
Normally, we'd expect that to be acceptable. But when he had to follow it out of town, we were expecting him to intercept your friends, as it were. And she kind of motions at everyone, the ones you all stopped this day. That being said, your boss is missing, and I need help. Whether he's out there still doing his job, or whether he's just doing it and has been waylaid. The fact that such things are still occurring means that they're getting bolder. These poachers, these people, this order that calls himself the Claw. I don't like it, and I need someone to look into it. People who I can, at the very least, pretend are strong enough to take them on in a one-on-one fight. Obviously, against an entire group, I wouldn't expect anyone to try and be so suicidal as to dive headfirst into that mess. But she looks between you all. If you were so able to assist us, I would be willing to help impart upon you a reward. You seem to be skilled, strong, and adept at your various walks of life. She like stares at Karg for a second, grins, and just like, all of your walks of life.
Ellie's now gripping his arm, like, possessively.
She doesn't notice. She's focused more on what she's saying. If you don't accept it, I don't care. If you do, we can talk. But that is up to you.
I'm immediately gonna lean forward and say, "You can count on me."
I knew I can. The rest of you, well, Miss Emily Dove is the one I trust most of you. She reaches into a. Actually, she doesn't reach into anything. She holds out her hand, and Zadair is like, okay, pulls out a what appears to be a stone profile of a face, puts it in her hand, and she holds it out to you.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay. Put into your inventory that you have a sending stone.
A sending what?
Sending
stone.
Sending stone.
Do you need me to type that out? How to spell it?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just how you spell sending stone.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
You've seen a few of these before. Generally, they are marked in such a way, which in your case, the ear of the sending stone is actually elven, meaning that this is a specific one that was made to correspond with Miss Winter. It allows you to once per day use the sending stone to say 25 words or less to send a message to the correspondent, which they can receive as soon as they have their hand upon the stone, and then they can send you back a message, 25 words or
Okay,
less.
that's pretty fucking cool.
And she gives a little nod. I don't expect daily updates, but weekly on progress, so I can be made aware of what's going on. I would have given one to Wolf, but she kind of grits her, like you can see her jaw just tense up, and she's like, he always was one to run off without. Anyways,
Yeah. Don't.
And you just hear just in the back, yeah, he does. I mean, yeah. As Odd is just like, oh.
Odd. Why?
Can I roll insight on what odd means by that?
Go ahead. I mean, that's actually no. I'm gonna say no because of the fact that that's just like you can make a whole bunch of stuff from that. But you'd have to ask more. Just insight on that.
I feel like Winter would choke
Can
me
I
out.
just say, like, the moment he talks, I just grab his cheeks and squish them so that he doesn't.
Just
Oh, come on, Emily. Don't worry about it.
Shush.
I'm being good, I
Amy.
swear.
Odd. Odd.
Yeah.
You gotta be quiet. For now. Once we get out of this office, you can talk to me.
Okay. I swear I'll be
Alright.
good.
If I let go of your cheeks, will you stay quiet?
That
That better be a yes.
if he's so desperate to talk to you, I wonder about what his thoughts are on you.
Oh, he thinks highly of her skills. He doesn't know much about her personality besides that, we talk to each other. Ginger's just talking, just like starts rambling on about how it's like, oh yeah, Odd doesn't know what it is. Like, and Odd just immediately, all of a sudden, his hand just comes up over her mouth, and she's still talking behind his. I was like,
I'm also I'm also looking at Ginger like,
as you
and
turn
then I'm
back
going
around.
to look to Odd and say, "We'll talk
now
about that
I kind of
later."
want to. Now I kind of want to inside odd on that one. From that reaction.
Go ahead.
Now watch me fail this. Yep.
He seems
Can
like
I
he's on the
insight
level.
Odd? That's something new
Yeah.
for me, I bet.
Go ahead.
I'll roll for why not.
Okay, 18.
Yeah.
This seems like pretty practical business between you all. Dove, Odd is twitchy, more so than usual. Like you've known him to be pretty, pretty. I wouldn't say on the level, but he's predictable. This is not your predictable friend. Something's got him wired. Probably and you're putting two and two together. He's probably a little bit nervous about the fact that Wolf's missing.
Okay. All right, let's let Winter finish what she was saying.
You turn around and Winter's just got a cool stare. She's like stares at you for a moment, picks up the coffee. She reaches over to her right and poor Nadir is just like, oh no, hot, moves it over to the other side, sets it back down. You need to watch
Do
what
you
you're
want
doing.
me to just handle that for you?
No, I'm fine. His air's like blowing on his hand, and you see a very faint quiver of a smirk at the edge of her cheeks, and it's clear that she's not usually this bad about it, especially from you, Dove. You know that she tends to not be this cold about doing that. She's usually a lot more fun loving and a little bit more open. This is just her emotional side being in the winter phase.
Yes, of course.
By the next day, she'll probably be back to either summer or autumn, which is where she usually tends to be. Mostly, though, after being winter form, she tries to go into spring just to have a little more pep in her step, which right now she's trying to do, but she's currently stuck in a singular mind state, which is not helping her.
And that's completely understandable. Okay. Was there anything else you need to tell me, Winter?
Incentive, of course. She looks between you all. There are essentially two things I would require from you. If you're going to look for Wolf and you find Wolf, just reporting back on him, I would promise you all 100 gold pieces. A piece.
Yes!
I thought that would catch your attention.
I realize, is Callida still on my shoulder now that I think about it?
In your lap.
Oh, right.
If you are able to find out more information regarding the claw, particularly valuable information, we'll give you a variety of different payment amounts. If you get us something particularly useful, it'll obviously be worth more. Something standard, something to just reaffirm information that we've already learned. 10 gold apiece. Just depends on what you prefer. Get more money for more reward. It's obviously more risk for it, and I will pay that appropriately.
Risk.
Of course, the Claw is not a group of calm, collected scholars that you can sit around that... Very well. Zadair. And he kind of glances over, he's like, right. And he goes over, and he gets a little, it looks like a little gemmed lantern. It's about the size of your palm for one of the sides of it. It's basically a little reenaction lantern. Just looking at it, you do know from the color of it that it is currently completely clear, completely see-through like glass. He gets out one for each of you, and he offers it to you.
Ellen will take it.
Okay.
No, what's this do?
One for each, you said?
Everyone gets one, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
What are we getting? I'm sorry, I was watching a Vine.
You're getting a. It looks like a lantern, which Winter will
Can I just
explain.
write down gem lantern?
Yes, gem lantern, which she will explain. When I deposit money towards your funds, having you come back and forth takes time. There is an investment fund that we've set up. Mostly it is run by some of the most hoarding of people who will make sure that to count each and every coin that comes through, as tabaxi are wont to do. They like their shiny things to be in alignment, and they have goblin caretakers to make sure that nothing gets pocketed. That being said, if you're if you're wishing to keep your money safe, having such a device will allow anyone who accepts currency in such a manner to allow you to deposit or withdraw from your device. It is a placeholder, if you will.
How much does this thing weigh?
Only weighs about a pound.
That's interesting.
Magic debit card.
Essentially, you can put, once money is put into your quote-unquote bank account, you can withdraw it from any bank, so long it is one affiliated with it. And you can actually see on the top of the gem lantern, there's a series of 4 engravings, which are the 4 banks of the land. So as long as you're going to one of those 4 banks, you can deposit money into that. They'll put it onto your lantern, and it will begin to have a different color to it depending on how much you have within the lantern.
Can we use the money through the lantern?
Technically, yes. Essentially, you can use it like if you put it onto a if they accept it, you can use it to basically do a debit transaction, as it were. Otherwise, you'd have to get the actual coin.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a way to be able to carry a whole lot of money, but not have to worry about it. But it's also meaning that if someone steals it, all of your money's gone. So that means you got to keep an eye on it.
Of course.
Fair enough.
It's high risk, high reward, but it's at the same time you can have a lot more stuff on you with a lot less space taken up. Not shoving all your gold in your pockets to just jingle as you walk around.
Show how fucking rich you are.
Yeah, like just show how rich you are. You hold it out and it's glowing, super bright, and you're like, yeah, look at all the money I got.
Yeah, look at that, bitch.
Thief just walks by, takes it.
Oh shit!
Oh, here we go, killing again. Shing!
Okay.
My perception is garbage, so that's gonna be awful if I get.
That's why you have your husband.
Okay.
Speaking of, he Winter motions to you all and says, "Now that being said, your best bet in starting in this is why I actually called in for your associates." Looks at Ginger and then slowly looks at Odd, who's just like puts a hand over his mouth.
I get it.
Got what?
Just go to Wolf's residence and see if you can find anything. Residence, place of work, anything you can do. Just get me a lead. Something to
It
begin
won't
with.
let you down.
Of course. I'm gonna turn to everyone else and say, I'll check his office. Odd, Ginger, you're coming with me.
You're gonna
What do
crack
we
the
do?
case
To-
wide open.
I'm going to
Just
nod to Winter, say, is there anything else you'd like me to know?
Anything else? Which way do you think you'll be going? Just offhand.
Where will we be going? Well,
I don't know.
First we need to check the office and then check his residence to make sure it wasn't anything like a kidnapping of sorts. And then,
Mhm.
They stole him?
yes, we'll need directions to where he went.
I don't think we
course.
know that just yet, sweetie.
Well, regardless of what you do, if you're staying in the town while you're doing so, she writes a quick note, hands it to you. I have a favor owed to me at the Lazy Cat Inn. I'm sure you'll find this stay there enjoyable.
Thank you.
Bad. Did we go past that earlier?
Possibly.
Thank you. We won't let you down. We're gonna break this case wide open.
I
As you
just-
said.
I love the idea of Kaleido being like very expressive with her arms and such, and
Right,
still
I
just
love that.
being
She's
in
so
like Ellie's lap. So it is literally like a small child.
It is a small child. I love her. With that, I'll take the paper and I'll look at everyone else. I'll motion Odd and Ginger to follow me, and I'll take my leave.
All right.
Ellie will pick Kaleido back up, put her back on her shoulder when she says,
You are really going to discard her. You're spoiling her.
"Yes."
He's going to help you limbo out.
I can crouch.
All right. He's like, all right.
No.
He just watches to make sure that, she ducks down not to hit her head.
Ido just walks out, like gets on her own feet, I think, and from there and
Aw.
walks out.
I'm going to head for Wolf's office. Would that be in the building we're in right now?
No, currently you're in the police precinct. Your own detective's headquarters is down the road to the left, third building on the right.
All right.
Uh,
As everyone walks out, I'm gonna turn to them and hand them a paper and ask, "Do you think you'll be able to take care of this favor while I go check out the office?"
we can try,
We're gonna
unless you
do
want
it.
help at the office.
I think I'll be good. Thank you. And of course, respectful nod.
Ellie's gonna put her hand on her shoulder. Are you sure? You seem close with this guy.
Yeah.
It's okay to ask for help.
And she'll laugh a little bit and pat her hand that's on her shoulder and be like, "Seriously, I need concentration when I'm investigating."
Okay.
Shall we meet you at the inn then?
Of course. And with that, Odd and Ginger are gonna come with me. Yeah, boy.
Oh boy. All right, so we're gonna just have a cutaway for a little bit as you're doing that. So, Emmy,
Yes.
you head to your office. It's pretty much just a hop skip, as Odd is silent throughout the
Oh,
whole
I'm
walk there.
immediately gonna turn to him and be like, "What's wrong?"
Wolf's stronger than any of us. He's more clever. I mean, I'm worried, you know. His whole demeanor just goes from like bright-eyed and just immediately just deflating. He's like, okay, I don't have to put up a presence in front of Winter. I can just relax.
Of course, I'm gonna turn to him, put a hand on his shoulder, and be like, "Even the most strongest, most clever people can get caught up in unfortune, and
I know, just
but don't worry." And then I'm gonna pat his shoulder and be like, "I don't like seeing you like this. I like seeing you smile.
I know.
Get
Huh.
this out."
He can't just kind of throw his arms around. I know. It's just
Don't worry.
he never did this. I don't get it. This isn't the sort of thing he'd do. I mean, people say that I'm predictable. He's just as predictable, isn't he?
You're right. You're right. That's why we're investigating.
I'm sorry. He scratches at his neck. Just
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
okay.
Look at me. Look at me in the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We're gonna figure this out. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Ginger's just
Okay.
skipping next to you guys, just like it's like more of a bounce, like she's bouncing instead of walking. Do you think that he's safe?
I sure hope so.
I hope so too. As you get up towards the precinct, Ginger like pulls out a key, moves to open the door, and the door opens slightly. And she's like, "Odd, did you forget?" No, no, no. I looks to you, looks to the door, looks to you. Like starts fumbling, pulls out a knife, and just like,
What's that you got in your hand? A knife! No!
yeah, he pulls it out like he's like, He's like looks down at it, just like, reaches down, pulls out a short sword. Better. As
What the fuck is he using the short sword with?
short sword is with his other hand. He's got a short sword and a knife.
Wait, okay, why?
He pushes open the door. He's just like, get down. And Ginger's like, It's like she slides backwards slightly as she like looks at you. Trouble, probably.
Trouble. Okay, and
we
then
lo-
I'm
we
gonna
locked the
take
door
out
when
my
we left.
rapier.
Yeah, we locked the door when
Right.
we left. So she, Odd just slips in. He's going full stealth mode as best he can. If I
Hell
can
yeah,
back
I'm
up.
gonna follow and be stealthy too.
Okay, roll stealth.
Fuck, where's my stealth? There it is. Huzzah! Fuck. It's 14.
I love that. Huzzah! Fuck.
I'm over here like, give me a 20!
So you're stealthy in. Actually, let me roll for Ginger as well. She's very light on her feet. If I'm not rolling off the table, she's about as good as you. Actually, I think she rolled exactly the same as you. So she's sliding in, just like you just hear the rustling of her cloak, of her dress behind you. And she's like, "Sorry, I thought this was gonna be a casual day." And this, she slides in. The room is like you enter the first part of the office, which is completely open, which makes it a lot easier to quickly dart from side to side. There's a few desks. There's also a table, like a coffee table looking area with a couple chairs for people to sit down and talk at. There's maybe 2 other people who work here on occasion, which currently one of them is supposedly out on maternity leave. The other one is currently supposedly in the office. There is an upstairs area, which if you go straight in and there's a stairway that goes up. There's also a hallway to the right of that where like the bathroom area is. On the left side of the stairway, there's also the kitchen area where you can make like drinks, tea, whatever you need.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything right now, there's like definite activity that's happened. There's papers that are kind of scattered about, various odds and ends that definitely don't look like they were gently handled.
Of course. Should I do like an investigation to get more details?
Go ahead.
Yes, bitch!
That is a natural 20. You begin looking around very quickly, just making sure to take your time, step by step, looking around. No footprints at first, until as you're looking around, you pause and you see a scratch mark on a piece of paper. Which, as you follow the trail, and you realize that there's on one piece of paper, there's a half carved into piece, where it looks like something small. This is not something that was a large creature. This was a small creature, at the very least on this end, that had dug into one of the papers. With your natural 20, you've seen this done a few times before, where a familiar will be sent in to look through stuff while another person is doing something else to like scout out an area before they come in themselves. So likely this was a familiar.
Okay, I'll pick up this paper. Is there anything important on it?
Looks like it was an old case that was completed. Underneath it is a map of the city.
Ooh. Okay.
One that Wolf had a few areas that were like marked. You've not seen too much of his work, so you're like, okay, I know that this is the area where, the shopping district, this is the precinct. Nothing stands out on the map. Just looks like one of his old maps.
Okay. All right. I'll put the paper down then.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna take the map. It might be important.
Okay.
All right, I'll
So
put that in my inventory.
Okay, so you have a map of the city. Do you need me to spell out the name for you?
Yes.
I'll try here.
Oh, that was odd sending videos.
Hmm?
Thought that was you. I'm gonna just put Wolf. Oh,
City of Gallius.
yes.
So you now have that.
City of Gallius map. Okay.
Odd slips up the stairs. He's like, I'm going up. He like motions like, I'm going up. He's
Wait. Let me follow. And I'm gonna follow him.
okay. Ginger has gone to her desk and slowly pulls out a hand crossbow, and she's like, following, doing. Bounces behind you. He gets up to the top, just moves to the side, kind of motions for you to like get down. Leans over. I'm gonna roll perception for him real quick. Seems all clear. Just, in the upstairs area, there's a.
Can I roll
Yep.
perception just in case
you can,
his
yeah.
wasn't too good?
You can.
Okay, here we go. Fuck. I can't tell shit.
Yep. You don't hear anything currently. Which, as you're getting to the top of the area, there's a wall which splits off into 2 rooms, and then towards the back there's 2 other rooms on each side, giving you a total of 6 rooms. Wolf's room is the room on the back left side. Your room is actually directly to the left.
All right. Can I investigate every room?
All right, which room do you want to check first?
I'll check the one that's closest to me.
So your room, or do you want to go to Odd's room? Odd's room's on the right.
I'll go to my room first.
Okay. So you go inside your room. Your room is immaculate. Nothing touched, nothing moved. Seems that either they never got to your room or they found what it was before, but your room, just quick glance, nothing looks out of place.
Okay, I didn't have to roll an investigation check for that, did I?
No. You can roll an investigation check to double check and see if like you're wrong. Like I was just saying from just walking
well,
in,
guess I will never know.
it looks immaculate.
Okay.
It looks like everything's in place.
I'll check Odd's room next then,
Okay, so you go
with his
across the-
permission, because I mean it is his room.
He's also in the room. Actually, let me roll an investigation check for him. He's like looking through stuff. Like he's predictable. You see him like opening up his filing cabinet, like looks up at you. Look at my files.
That's it. That's all he's.
That's all he's
Okay.
doing. He's not even looking at anything else in the room. You can roll an investigation
Alright,
check as
I'm
well.
gonna look at everything else then.
Like, there's porn!
He's looking through his porn. Oh, okay. I guess I can see if I find his porn.
You see that one folder is on his desk. It doesn't look like it was open, but there are a few pieces of paper kind of sticking out. Beyond that, Odd's room's always been a little bit messy, so that's about the
Of
norm.
course, that sounds like odd. I'm gonna pick up that folder then and look through it.
It was the most recent case he'd picked up, or rather cases. Odd has you'd say it's a good habit, but at the same time, it's also a bad habit of just essentially picking up cases from people who are doing very small things,
Yes.
such as getting a cat out of a tree, helping an old
Aw,
lady walk
what
across the
fuck?
street.
That's so pure.
He's one of those people who's just like, I have to do it. If I don't do it, clearly I'm a terrible person.
Oh, odd Pippi.
And so
Okay.
he just categorizes it to make sure that it's all in the folder.
I'm gonna look through it and look up and go, you do a lot of good things.
He pauses. He's like, "Oh, that's the folder I was looking for. Thank you." Like looking and not looking at you, just holding up his hand for the folder.
I'll hand it to him.
He puts it back in his file cabinet. Just chunk, slowly close it. I'll just walks out. Go down the hallway to look at another room.
Alright, I'll follow him into the next room on the left.
Yep. He's actually going into the final room on the left. He's going to the wolf's room.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're looking at that room, go ahead and roll a perception check. Or not perception,
Perception.
investigation.
Oh, investigation. Oh, shit.
You walk into the room and you're just like,
This is a room.
this is a room. Roll a perception check
Yeah.
as well.
Okay, roll perception. Oh, fuck. Well.
That's why you got the nat 1, apparently. 1 second here. Let me just check something.
I feel bad that everyone's like waiting for
know.
this to be over. I'm
try-
so sorry,
no worries.
guys.
No worries. I'm trying to make this, expeditious as the retreat.
And
Expeditious.
you're fine, believe me, this is why I play games.
Okay,
All
I
I
just-
need is-
There we go.
My dudes, I'm enjoying this too much.
There's the other one. What? Ow! Son of a! Oh! Oh! Oh!
What the fuck is that?
You peek your head out and you see Odd just lean, like against the railing, just He looks
What?
like he's nauseous. He's like, oh, shut up! Oh!
What happened? What happened? And I'm
As you're about to rush over, you see a shadow figure just step out and shove him over the banister.
Fuck. Can I try to catch him before he does that?
You can make an athletics check.
Oh no. Oh no.
You don't make it to him in time. You get basically it's like that noir scene where you get to the banister as they've already fallen over. You just grab hold of it like no.
No. Alright, I'm gonna immediately fucking stab this dude.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Roll to attack.
If you want to use your bonus action first, you can.
Oh, yes, of course, please.
I'm not going to deprive you of the things that you have. Jeez Louise. 22 versus deception, and he's proficient in it. He does not beat a 22. You beat him by 1.
Alright.
Smaggity smack him.
Fucking take that, bitch.
That will hit.
Okay.
All right. So you stab into him. He pulls it out, and he stumbles back, just staying within combat distance. And he kind of looks at you, just like, I don't have time for this. Turns and like basically a murder of crows just seems to envelop his form as he just disappears.
So, fuck. Now I'm gonna rush to Odd to see if he's okay.
He fell down the stairs, which was
Yeah, that probably wasn't fun.
okay. He's like laying on the ground, just like. Oh. Like as you like look down at him, he's like,
Fuck, is he like dying?
you run down the stairs and you hear someone else. What happened? Oh my! What happened? You run down and he kind of looks over at you. He gives like a half thumbs up. Just, I'm okay. No, I'm
No,
not.
you're not.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm gonna immediately
I-
scoop him up. Not carry him, but
Yeah.
like scoop him up so that he's like leaning on me.
Yeah,
We
just-
we need to get you somewhere safe.
No, I'm fine. You just,
No, you're not. You
I-
just fell downstairs.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just, I wasn't expecting him to hit me. I opened the door and he just,
Oh,
he blasted
wait,
me. Just,
wait,
what? Hmm?
wait.
What?
I have my healing potion, right?
You do?
All right, I'm gonna give him it.
Okay. No, you need it.
No, look at me. Look at me. Who's more hurt? Who's hurt right now?
I am.
Drink it.
He rolled snake eyes on that, but it still gives him back a good 6 HP. As he
good.
downs it, he's looking a little bit better. He's like, oh man, there's a flash of green, and suddenly I was just nauseous, and then all of a sudden his hand just.
Okay, it's okay.
pushed-
You're okay.
I,
You're okay.
what? Did you get him?
I just stabbed him pretty good, and I
Yeah, that sounds
shine
like
a
you.
little lopsided smile.
That sounds like you. You hear.
Well, I mean, when
As you
someone
see,
pushes someone.
you see Ginger running around to Wolf's room.
Okay. Well, when someone pushes my friend down the stairs, I'm not gonna take a liking to it.
Appreciated. He kind of like leans against the banisters, like you can see he's looking stronger. Like his complexion went pale for a moment, but is coming back. Apparently, whatever it was only momentary.
Good. All right, let's
Never.
go check out Wolf's room.
I hate spellcasters. I mean, don't tell Ginger. I love her. She's great at what she does.
She
I
is.
hate
She is.
spellcasters. I really do. But she's good at what she
There-
does. She's got her knickknacks.
You hate spellcasters that do it for bad.
Yeah.
There you go. Come on.
I didn't
come
even
on.
have a
I'm
chance. I wish that my dad's just kind of kicks the stair. He's like, ow, ow, ow.
What is wrong with you?
I'm spacey, okay?
Okay, all right. Hold on. I'm still keeping his arm around my shoulder. I'm not letting go anytime soon.
I'm fine. I can move on my own. Come on. We'll move faster if we just move. Come on. He just kind of pulls you.
I'm okay.
Come on. Come on.
I'm very worried. I don't.
Come on. I'm okay. So look, see, I'm alive. You can't
I know
kill
you're
me.
alive. Did he just say I'm a bad bitch? You can't kill me.
No, he just said you can't kill me. That's the impression he gave off, but he just said you can't kill me. Come on, I'm too tough for that.
You're a fucking dork, and I'm.
Hey,
You go first though, just in case anything else
of
happens.
course, he just
Fall down the stairs again.
he's like yeah. He goes up the stairs. As he enters the room, Ginger's in the middle of it all, just like she's like hands in the air, like holding him, like doing the okay hand, and she's on her absolute tiptoes as she's like tiptoeing through a bunch of papers that are scattered all over the place. As she just
Jesus
tiptoe,
Christ.
tiptoe, turn.
Actually, what are the gods in this again? I need to curse a god.
Which one?
Any.
I will PM you. Actually, I'll just put it in the general chat for you real quick. It should actually be in the general chat.
In the general chat.
No,
Fuck
not the general chat.
Discord.
The Thursday stuff. Did I have that Thursday related stuff? Did I not?
Some details.
Heck, it might be. Hold on.
It might be in consider this.
Might
Why is there a bunch of tattoos in consider?
Got it. I got it.
He found it.
You got it.
It,
All
it, was,
right,
it was in
God bless. God fucking bless.
It was in Why Must
I'm
You
cursing
Shitpost.
any of them except for the god of knowledge.
Okay.
Because that's what I worship.
Okay. So I'll put this in the some details real quick, so that way we don't lose them.
All right.
The one that's most often cursed would be the god of trickery.
I can imagine. All right. How do people usually curse? Is it just like Jesus? Holy solid.
Solid's
Salad.
trove.
Salad?
Solid's trove.
Solid. Okay.
You're basically cursing his
Solid.
riches.
Okay, cool. Solid's trove. What happened? And I'm gonna.
Messy.
Look-
This is also messy. You just see Ginger like vibrating, just like I don't like it.
I know you don't like it. Let's.
No, it's not that. It's that. It's all over here and just it's here, and she's like motioning to everything, just like she kind of gently squats down, picks up a piece of paper, turns it over, looks at it again. So let me roll her investigation check to see what she finds. She doesn't find it, but thankfully for her, Odd is actually also paying attention. He moves up next to her and he pulls out a piece of paper. Well, you can roll an investigation check as well.
Hold on. I'm sorry, Oz. What the fuck is that? anyways. What did you say?
You can roll a investigation check as well.
Investigation. Here we go. 18. Not bad.
I hate that I know who that is.
You are looking through it, and you see the one that Odd is picking up, and you see actually one right underneath it that he missed just because he picked up the one page, which he's looking over. He's like, "This is
Yoink.
details on the claw." He's like, "What'd you find?" The paper that you've picked up mentions travel details from very recently. Looks like it's an order. Basically, it's like a shopping list to get a horse, saddle, about a couple weeks worth of rations, and it has several different places. All of them are crossed out. Roll me an intelligence check to see if you can figure out which one of them he would have gone to, because every name has been crossed out, but it's been done in such a way that you're like, I don't know. What he was trying to get something across here, but boy howdy did he make this hard on me.
Right. What can I not tell? Who we visited?
Yes, he has several different places that are written on this. All of them have at least one or two crosses out through it.
All right. I'm gonna pass it to Odd and Ginger to see if they can look at it, because I'll be like, I can't fucking read.
Also, just for fun for you, some of the places are Highstone, Elowis, the Thok Summit, Borim, Krypthon,
Yep.
Light Peak Mountains, which is you actually know as being where Highstone is part of, and Oxmouth.
All right.
I don't know shit.
That sounds like Odd.
Ginger, on the other hand, she's looking through it. And she's like, "Wait, hold on a second." She points to it and she says, "Look! Why did he mention the Light Peak Mountains, but he also mentioned Highstone? He's going to Highstone. That has to be it."
Sorry, I zoned out real hard. What?
It's okay. She pats you on the shoulder. It's okay. With all that's going on, I get it. It's just he might. I'm gonna type in all these names, and then the one that I'm gonna put an arrow next to the one that she's piecing together as being the one. So there's
Okay.
Thok Summit, Highstone, which Thok Summit and Highstone are both part of Light Peak Mountains, by the way.
Okay.
But if you're going to the summit's generally different from the Light Peak Mountains. Like,
Are these? I'm assuming these are all areas outside of the city.
outside of the city? All of these are different cities outside of the city.
Oh fuck. Okay.
So he wherever he was going, it was out of the city. And Oxmouth and Krypthon. The one that she says that he most likely is going to is Highstone. Because he mentioned Light Peak Mountains, but Highstone is one of the few places where you'd actually go to speak with people. You also know it as being on the border of Dervok, which is one of the more dangerous areas, which might explain why he either has taken so long to get back or why he hasn't come back.
Okay.
So this is not a place that is safe, but it is the best bet for finding where Wolf went.
Looks like we have a place to go. I'm gonna stand up. Can I look around more and do another investigation check?
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
24. As you're looking over everything, you take a moment, and as you're actually looking everything over, you're trying to be respectful of his space, but at the same time, you got an investigation to do. You can't.
Oh,
dance around this.
respectful. What? I'm investigating. I'm not
yeah,
respectful.
no respectful. Okay, my apologies. You're not being respectful. Yeah, normally you'd be respectful, but this is like, nah, I'm
Normally,
investigating.
but my boss is missing. I need to figure this shit out.
As you're going about it, you go down to his desk, kind of tap on it. As you do, the desk is made out of like a kind of that a hollow board material.
Okay.
As you're like drumming your fingers on it, just kind of like thinking to yourself, you do it, and you're like, doesn't sound
Oh.
hollow.
There's something in here. I'm gonna squat down and figure out how the fuck.
There is a panel on the underside of the desk.
Oh, okay. Let's open that shit.
Roll thieves' tools. Dexterity.
Thieves tools. Do I just click on thieves tools?
Click on thieves' tools. If it has query on it, it should have say like, hey, which one are you using? Click on dexterity.
Can't I just switch the query attribute to dexterity?
You could, but the reason why I have it on query is just because sometimes I will tell you to make an intelligence check rather than a dexterity check.
Okay. Attribute dexterity, bitch.
Okay. It's a little hard and just takes you. It takes you longer than you'd like. Normally, you'd be like just in, pop it, good. With a 14, it takes probably a good 5 minutes, and by that point, you can feel Odd and Ginger like hovering over you, like, did you find something? What is it? And you're just like,
Figure it out. Figure it out.
So again, after that, almost 10 minutes is up. You finally are just like, there, and roll it one more time.
Roll it one more time. Here
This
we
time-
go.
This time, do it as an intelligence check.
Intelligence.
Yep. Just make sure you don't lose any progress, and you're like, you realize you gotta shift a little more, push up, and click. And you very carefully hold your hand against it to prevent it from just falling down on your face. As you
Of course.
sidle out, and you're just like, come on. As you kind of let it drop down, you see something tumble down and fall into your hand.
What is it?
It is a scroll with a marking that has been embroidered into it. You've seen some of these before just from the look of them. It is a spell scroll of locate object.
Oh, that sounds useful. If I read it, will I like get this spell?
You'll lose it because it's not something that you can learn. It's something that you can
Oh, it's
open it up,
something you
read it, and
use. It's like
yes.
a one-time. All right, I'll keep
Yes.
that safe. Then. Actually, you know what? I'll give it to Ginger since she's the spellcaster.
Okay, you give it to Ginger. She's like, okay. She just takes it. Okay, why did he have this? I mean, actually, no, it makes sense. He didn't have any. Hold on, is there anything else in there? Because he's not a spellcaster. When you look inside, you see on the back of it, you see a name carved into there.
Oh, what's this name?
This name is. One second here. I'll type it out for you to make sure you don't forget it. It's Turneroth.
Turneroth.
Yes. And roll a history check. Turneroth, they're generally from the mountain range, from the Light Peak Mountains. They're a clan of Dragonborn who are known for being very arcanically inclined. The fact that he was given a spell scroll from them either means that he was paying them good money for it or that he was trusted enough to actually be given the spell scroll.
Wow. All right. Interesting. But there's nothing else other than that?
No. Likely the name was carved in there just so he could remember who he got it from and who he could get
Yeah.
more from.
All right. I'll keep that in mind. I'm going to stand up and say, I think we found everything we need to find.
Find
Is there a way that I can, like, not investigate again, but is there something I could do for, like, a gut feeling to see if there's
That's up to
anything
you.
more?
What's your gut feeling?
There might be more, but I don't know. We did a lot of investigation.
Yep.
We didn't check Ginger's room yet.
You did not.
I'll. Actually, I'm not gonna let Ginger go on her own. I'll. Last time that happened, I'm going to ask Ginger.
Mhm.
Is it okay in your room to
Yeah.
look around?
She goes with you, and as she gets close, she holds out her hand, and you see the door open. Once you are within eyesight distance, she just like opens it up from a distance, just gently. She's like, just in case. As you do, you see a raven turn to look at you and fly out the window.
You don't have a pet raven, right?
No.
That's a bad sign, and I'm going to walk in and investigate. Yay!
Roll investigation. With the
Oh,
21.
shit, I did
Yep.
twice.
Nope,
Sorry.
21. Let me roll for her real quick because she knows how to keep her room in order. All right. She looks around with you. She's a very smart cookie.
Good. I love Ginger.
Looking around at everything, you are actually the first one to notice that the raven, where it was standing on, looks like it had been looking at a piece of paper, which had a file case that Ginger herself was working on. Which, as it's like going over a few of the details, like Ginger's handwriting, imagine the kawaii handwriting style. Where she puts like little doodles on the side, where
Yeah,
like clearly this
of
is not the
course.
notes that she's going to submit,
Of
but at the same
course.
time she's like a mystery, and it has like a little chibi picture of herself with her like doing a thinking emoji, just
Thonk. I'm going to first look at her and say, "You're a very good artist."
Oh, thanks. I'm still having fun with it, you know.
Of course.
When you look it over, it's mentioning a raid that had happened on a group of merchants where they were basically documenting the items that they lost. Looking it over with the 21 investigation, your eyes kind of gravitate towards one piece, which it said kind of like offhand from the way that she wrote it, but your mind kind of snatches onto it when you see a description of it's the most odd thing of the group. Like there's like 5 different things that are fine, 5 different things that are expensive, 2 things that are like, rugs and such like that, a skull. Why is a skull listed on here?
Yeah, that's weird. Why?
I don't know. They just said that it was one of the things they were carting around. They were very insistent that it needed to be found.
All right. Maybe we should take this with us.
Oh, you can take it with. Just I can make more notes. No worries. That's my Maybe I should. No, you should. You can keep that. I always, whenever I get back in, I write a second copy. And she pulls out a notebook and she's like, "See, I have my own notes here, just in case. So
It
you
is
can take that.
your folder. Are you sure?
Like I said, I've got my notes already, so I don't have to worry about losing it. I'll write down
Keep it
them
safe,
again.
anyways, and I'll put that in my inventory.
Yep.
So do I just put in Ginger's list?
You can put a list of stolen goods.
Stolen goods. All right. Other than that, we're good.
Okay. Be careful. She kind of plays a hand on you. Just please, promise me.
Of course, Ginger, and I'll
Okay.
over her again.
She kind of sticks out her tongue at you. I'm older than you. You know that. Brushes off her dress. She's like, but she's also shorter than you, so it doesn't have a very stern effect.
Of course, sometimes I forget that you're older than me,
It's okay. You're still cute.
and so are you.
better go and catch up with those other people. Let them know. Maybe that guy will get caught.
You guys are coming with me. We need to all clear our minds.
Are you letting Odd near alcohol again?
What?
Please don't let him near alcohol again. He danced on the table shirtless last time. Remember?
I shouldn't, but he's stressed. He needs to clear his mind, and that was kind of funny. It's been a while since I laughed like that.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. I'll limit him. I'll limit him for sure. I promise.
Don, I beg of you, let him get wasted.
I'm gonna try my fucking best to limit him, but no promises. But I'm promising her.
Of course. All right. We'll just Odd, we're going out to the tavern. We're gonna get some drinks to relax. All of a sudden, you just hear "woo!" and you just see Odd just jump over the banister.
Jesus Christ!
Come on, let's go!
Odd, hold on.
He's already at the door, just banging on it. Let's go! Let's go!
Odd, I'm gonna rush to him and be like, Odd, hold on. I want to ask you and Ginger a favor.
Squints at you. Yes.
Okay. You guys do not have to do this case with me. Winter mainly asked me and the rest, but I would like to have you guys around, and that's very weird of me to say to you all.
I was just like, glances to Ginger, who kind of looks like, don't we need someone to watch the place?
You're right. Let's worry about that later.
Let's go drink first.
Let's
Drink first, think later. Come on. He grabs you by the arm.
Let's go have some drinks.
Pulls you out. Just come on. Let's go.
Oh, you're way too eager.
Let's say about half an hour later, you get back to the tavern. Everyone else, you've been able to get lodging, which as soon as you showed the slip, the tabaxi, who is a very lithe, very elegant-looking tabaxi woman with a feather boa across her shoulders. Very elegant-looking woman. She kind of looks at the note. Yes, Winter is such a good lady. I'll get you rooms post-haste. One for each of you, or is any of you bunking together?
Why is she saying it like that?
Is she asking?
So she's asking
them?
them. You weren't there.
Okay.
You were investigating during this time.
I would request my own room, thank you.
Yes. She looks at everyone else.
Are we back? Are we?
Yeah, you
where
guys
we?
are back. This is you guys.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, no, it was your moment to investigate. Everyone's
I
gonna
had
have their own
fun.
little stuff. No worries. She's looking at the rest of the party who are getting rooms, and she's asking if anyone wants to bunk up.
I want a room.
Yes, looks to
Me and him are bunking together.
Ooh, she looks at
I-
Karg, looks him over.
Oh my
looks
gosh.
to
Elf lady, can we room together? Elisha, can we be in the same room?
That's up to you, girls, darling. Looks to Elisha.
Elisha!
I prefer my privacy, if you don't
No, because I have to pay for an entire room. Oh my gosh.
can pay
oh no,
for
it's
it
okay.
for
Oh,
if you
you're
want.
all so darling. Winter has essentially asked for me to allow these to be free. The food, however, is
okay.
not. I'm still making you pay for that little detail, but everything else.
That was my.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I want a room then. Thank you.
Not a problem, dearies. And you, pointing to Ellie, you have good taste. She pulls out 3 keys and offers them to you all.
Why does everyone always say that?
Because you do, and you should be told it repeatedly.
He's gonna take the key.
Karg's just like, I swear if I'm getting hit on again. He's just like, come on, grabs your shoulders, and we're moving. As you guys,
Ellie has not broken eye contact with this tabaxi now.
she does the little finger wave thing. Have fun. As you guys get to your rooms, Karg is going to take a moment to basically, when I say a moment, he takes the full amount of time to doff his armor. So he's completely just, okay, stretching out. Oh, that thing can
Ellie's just tossed her arm in the fucking corner.
He cracks his neck. I'm hungry. Did we even get our... We... Like, his eyes go wide.
You sound so betrayed right now.
I paid for our food, and we
Oh,
never got it.
It couldn't have been that expensive.
It was a couple of silver, but I was hungry. I'm going right down. He's like, opens the door. I'm going right down. Excuse me!
Elisha walks by, and as he's grumbling about the food, she offers,
This is why you pay after you've received your food.
To be fair, I thought we were taking a relaxing break, and then the assholes came in. Hooray for assholes! And you just hear him just go,
Hooray
boom,
for
boom, boom,
assholes!
boom, 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 boom.
Ellie's just gonna lean beside Elisha. I'm sorry for this. He gets like this when he's very hungry.
Understandable. A man his size must need a lot of calories.
I just have like Ellie. I just imagine Ellie having like war flashbacks to what she has to hunt. You have no idea. She's heading downstairs. Elisha, since you were looking at her, Ellie, from the neck down, since that is what I'm assuming is scale mail will cover, she has a bunch of tribal tattoos all over her back and arms.
That's sexy.
no.
So I'm guessing you're wearing just a shirt that covers just like
She's wearing
your
a tank
chest.
top.
Okay, I was about to say just your chest. Interesting.
Oh,
But
it's one of
tank
those. It's one of those fucking tank tops that pretty much.
so it's a
It's
crop top.
clearly too tight for her.
So it's more like a crop top tank top, or
Think like 2 inches of her stomach being shown.
okay.
A tank crop.
It's not even a tank crop. You can tell it's a tank top. It's just that her sheer size.
Her
Makes
muscles stretch it. I
I
getcha.
am taking notes on those tattoos.
Okay, roll a history check.
Let's see.
Because
Mhm.
I really doubt she would wear a crop top as opposed to just a sport bra.
That's fair. All right, so let's see here real quick. They are tribal tattoos that you're not super familiar with. However, they are. Let me grab my notes here. There we go. They do resemble some of the wandering tribes of the Zephyr Plains, where you wouldn't be able to pin it down just off the ones that you're able to see. Usually there's one that they'll have localized on an area that actually shows their tribe specifically, which with your knowledge check, you don't know exactly which one of those it is specifically, but you do know that likely she's from the Zephyr Plains.
I'll keep that in mind.
When you go downstairs to follow after this orc man with a hunger, you see that he has managed to already grab 3 gentlemen, drag them along, and they all have a drink in front of him, and he's like, so there we were, trapped between a rock and a hard place, with elk rising up. Like the other 3 are just guys like, we have no idea what's going on, but we're invested in this. As he's telling this extravagant story, just like, and then a bear came out, and we were just enthralled by its sheer might and size, but my wife grabbed it in a headlock, managed to try and pick it up as I helped her, and then slammed it down with the force of 1,000 orcs.
That's so sweet.
What the hell are you talking?
Oh, hi, honey. And all the guys kind of like, they do like a Three Stooges, and me like, they all look down there at you, and then they like shock back, like, oh, they turn back to him, we believe you. And they're like, all 3 of them to put like, and you also see all 3 of them pull out a silver and give him, and he's just like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sets it down on the table.
Paid?
They didn't believe me. He holds it up. Drink for me, please. Actually, for my wife. She wants something delicious. And the taxi coming right up, dear. Grabs a mug of very, very nice looking mead and just kind of slides it over to you.
You just got paid for telling, quite frankly, the single most boring story in my career.
Oh, of course. I couldn't tell them the good stuff. That would be a gold each at least. He kind of just grins wickedly as the three guys kind of like again. You see them, all three of them, you unanimously turn, and just like look you over for a second, look back, and they're just like all of them like look into their pockets at the same time, just like, do we have enough gold for that? I don't know if we have enough gold. Maybe no, I don't think so. Yeah, they just kind of like lean back, just
So I'm getting paid for my exploits.
Oh, come on, I was there too.
Oh. She's just gonna take a seat down beside the, as you call them, the Three Stooges.
Yep. And time will pass. Nothing extraordinary of note. You will, of course, be
long
allowed
rest?
to drink.
Can I take a short rest?
A short rest.
Uh,
A short rest, not a long rest.
spells though. How many spells do I get back?
For a
Oh, you poor.
for your class,
Is it-
you can turn them into spells, but for the
Can
most
you-
part, you
Can
you don't
you
get
roll
them
that
until
success of one?
because it's rolling hit dice to recover them. I want to say no.
Yeah, I figured. That's all right.
Yeah, it's
So
only
do I
rolling
get
hit
any
dice
back?
to. You do not get any back unless you transform some of your points into spells.
Points.
Yep. Which, do you remember the two things that you took for your third level ability? But you don't have to say it out loud. But do you remember what you picked?
Yes.
Okay, just
Yeah.
making sure. Yep. But yeah, if you, I think it's 2 for a first level, 3 for a second. I'll look it up later, but you can do that. Otherwise, it would be a long rest to get them back.
I have a favor for you, Don.
Nani?
Them back.
Can you link me the Juggernaut page, because I cannot find shit.
1 second. I'll do that. So, Emmy,
Yeah.
when you eventually come back, you see Karg just regaling another part of the group of the place where he's just like trying to like basically play hype man. He's just like, and then we were standing in front of 2 elk as they tried to run away from a moose. Have you ever seen a moose? It's like an elk but with a bear's attitude.
That's a good way to describe a move. I like that.
The Boost wasn't angry.
I mean, it wasn't angry at first, but then you know
The rookie
Zebby.
stabbed it in the ass.
He had to pick the ass too.
Before I walk up to this tabaxi lady, I look to Odd and say, "You do have money for the drinks, right? For your
Wait,
drinks, at least."
are you
He-
nearby when you say that?
No, she's probably just walking in. So I'm gonna say no. Odd slowly reaches up, just pat. Like you see, do full pat down, just grab his back pockets. So it looks like he's just grabbing his butt, and then he's like, "Okay, yeah, I got it." Gives a thumbs up.
Okay, good. I don't want this added on my tab again.
Yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. That was one hell of a night.
Yeah, that was. Kind of scratched my head. That was some hell of a night.
Okay, I'll walk up to the tabaxi lady. Did anyone mention me when they were talking about the slip?
I would have.
No one mentioned
lost-
her.
We figured we'd introduce you when you got here. It's hard to vouch for someone when they're not here.
It's true. All right.
Well, wouldn't they know that she's working with Winter?
She knows that, but that doesn't mean that Winter gave her a pass.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
And she gave it to you guys to go get the rooms, and so she was expecting you guys to get her a room.
All right.
She leans over. Well, hello, Dovey dear. How's it going, my little flighty bird? Still
Oh,
running
she's with
away?
us, by the way.
Oh. She slowly looks back at you. Really?
Wait, how did you take that? Ellie is filled with trepidation.
I suppose I can allow this slip this once. I have enough rooms for the evening, and it would be remiss of me to go back on my word to Winter. Next time, dear, let me know in advance so I don't feel a fool. She pulls out she doesn't even pull it out. She just flicks her wrist and there's a key in her hand.
Apologies. I'll make sure to let you know.
I didn't say that it was you, dear. You're fine. Go settle in, and do come back. Your friend here is going to get tipsy, I'm sure. It's just like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yep, that's
He drinks.
Tim.
He jumps up and like in what I'm still learning your all names. Having your names in the bottom would be helpful. Elisha? No, that's Madrina. Mia's character when she did the whole flying Kaleido, yes, when she did the flying button to the chair thing.
Yeah.
That's what he does, but he does it going forward. And as soon as he lands, his eyes go cross-eyed. He's like,
Did you just? What does it mean entering their butts?
What did you just do to yourself?
I just landed wrong.
I'm okay. He just slaps down. He's like,
Except
I need a double.
Except he has balls, so I think he just hurt himself worse.
I need to make it a triple.
Don't get yourself too drunk.
He puts
drink.
down he puts down a
No,
gold for
don't
three.
get
He's like,
drunk.
triple immediately, please.
Before he even does it, Ellie just like slams the gold down. Get him drunk.
Oh,
Do
thank
not
you.
get him drunk.
She puts 3 shot glasses in front of him. He's just gulp, gulp, gulp. Mm.
I'm gonna look at Ginger and go, I'm so sorry.
Ginger's just
me.
like
Drinking contest now.
he's already taken 3. He's just like, yeah.
4.
Drink.
God.
She downs 4 shots.
He's like, oh, okay. He sets down another gold. Hit me. Gulp. Actually, I'm gonna roll a con save for his second shot of 3.
This should
He
be
is fine.
interesting.
He is fine. You're just watching this. He looks at you at 6. 2 or 4.
She's gonna down another 3.
Okay, so for this 3, that's where the con save would have been 4.
Yep.
So you're still 1 ahead of him. He squints at you, puts down another gold. 3, hit me.
Another 4.
Yep. Roll another con save.
Oh no, that's it.
Both
Pass out,
both
dead.
of you hit the drinks. As soon as you finish your last one, you both look at each other and you're both like, as both of you are slid over buckets as you both empty them. She thankfully was able to get them in time, and just Dove's just like she's like torn between smacking him and patting his back, and she just like looks and just like go get your room, go quickly before I've changed my mind.
Who says that?
Dove. She looks like she's about to kick him, and she's like just go. Not Dove. Ginger. I keep saying Dove because that's you. Dove says it to.
It's okay. Okay.
Son of a.
Okay.
Ginger says it to Dove.
Ginger says it to Dove!
Ginger says it to Dove. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh
What
goodness!
did you tell me to do?
She told you to go get your room and get yourself set up. She'll take care of Odd. Because you both threw up, you're both cut off from drinking for the rest of the evening.
Fuck!
That being said, you are inebriated as hell. Like, you threw it up, but at the same time, like, as soon as you get a chance to wipe your lips, you're like, I'm gonna need to boom.
Wait, do I still have some coffee on me?
You're going to... No.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
No, you do not have coffee on you.
Damn.
You put the Tika... Karg had the coffee, and he's keeping that away from you.
Give me.
No.
I walk over
I'm not
to the
doing it to drink
bar and just
more.
grab a small glass.
3 silver for it. Oh,
Is
wait,
it in his
of
bag?
wine or of mead? Important distinction.
Which is more expensive?
Wine.
I'll grab some mead.
Okay, that's the 3 silver.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta go. I'm tired. I'm like exhausted.
Alright.
Actually, we were going to be
okay.
wrapping it up right about now, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna head out now anyway. Thank you.
So-
This was
Alright,
very fun.
no problem.
Night.
Yep, so as you guys have gathered together with a few new people that you've just met, you've been kind of enlisted, and, well, you all heard money, and That's definitely a good start.
I heard justice.
You heard justice.
I heard
and
challenge.
Justice, challenge, money, whatever you may have heard, it's a start. You're all now together in this bar. One of you's smashed,
Again, why I'm after the coffee.
Fucking smashed.
and with that, we'll end tonight's session.
Oh, okay. I had a few things said to Odd and Ginger, but okay.
Yep. What would you like to say to them before we go?
Did Ginger plan to take him back to like the headquarters?
Yes, she's going to do that later. She's going to let him
Okay.
let him be drunk and get all of his shenanigans out of the way while he's
Yeah.
here, so that way he's not taking off his shirt and just like doing basically a striptease on the boss's table again.
Okay. I'm going to look at Ginger mainly because Odd is fucking drunk. He's not gonna understand what I'm fucking saying.
No.
I'm gonna say I really think I should at least come with you. Maybe I shouldn't use the room. And I put the key down.
No, just use the room. If
No.
anyone of us needs to be going to look for Wolf, it's you. You've always been the better investigator of us.
Ginger, don't say that.
It's true.
You're just as good as I am.
I mean, I'm
With-
I'm
with
good,
that
but
with that
my thing is.
man,
Hmm?
the man, the guy that pushed Odd. I point to Odd, who's wasted.
Wasted.
Please.
He's trying to sing a song with Karg.
Please
who's
God
eagerly...
tell me that we are still cognitive enough to be singing bullshit.
Yes, he is singing bullshit with Karg, who's just looking at you, who you're also
Perfect.
singing bullshit with him.
Okay.
You're not
I
even
just-
sure his
I-
intelligible words.
Don't feel safe letting you guys stay there alone. If one's drunk, you're obviously gonna need someone else to watch. Please, just let me come with you.
We can stay here the night. I don't think she'll be too. She motions to the tabaxi lady. I don't think she'll be too upset if we crash with you, just to make sure Odd doesn't get attacked.
Yeah,
again.
well-
I appreciate it. You're a good friend.
Yeah, I'll let you guys stay in my room with me then.
Okay. Yeah. It'd be a nice little sleepover. She like kind of claps her hand very, very, very slowly, just kind of like more of attentive.
Yeah,
Yay.
sleepover.
Would you like me to do the light trick thing before we go to sleep, or do you want to just leave that off?
Sure, do the light trick.
Okay. Which later on, when you guys are going to go to sleep, she will cast dancing lights before going to sleep.
Oh, that's
she has-
so fucking precious!
Like basically around the ceiling, they just kind of spin in these little globules that continue to spin until they slowly fade away. To say
Man,
that she's
is Odd
asleep.
fucking drunk while he's watching this? That's
He's tripping balls when he sees it.
Oh no, Oh no, I want to try something. I want to request to try something, but you're gonna kick me in the teeth.
I might. Let's find out how hard.
I want to know if there is any herb
You're
in
going to ask
Crag's
for
bag
drugs in Crag's
that will
bag.
get me high. I know he does not have straight up weed, but I mean like something that would have an effect like that. Anything that will make me see colors.
Roll an investigation check with disadvantage.
He's
Against
fucking
his
right. It's time to
perception.
get high.
An investigation with disadvantage.
hmm
Oh dear. That's not that bad. Okay, that's far less worse than I thought it was gonna be.
As you're looking through it, you're like, I got this. You just feel the bag being dragged away, like, no! As he pulls it to the other side, and he's just like, no.
I need spices.
No, you don't.
Give me the spicy.
What's funny is she's so wish she probably thinks she actually is looking for spice.
Right. Season her drink, you know?
He gently
Season the cough.
he gently flicks your nose, just like, no. I cannot believe I have to be the. Why do I?
Because
No.
you decided to be the healer.
I did not
It's your
decide to be the
fault.
healer.
Your fault.
He squints at you.
Your fault. She's like poking his nose.
He goes kind of cross-eyed, and then he gently flicks your chin, just like, have fun. Keep your pants on this time, please.
They stay on. Thank you.
Good. Not till later.
Haha! Sex!
Oh my
Just,
I'm
just-
so glad to
Aha!
kill you guys. Haha! Sex!
god!
Oh my gosh!
I am good at ruining moods, thank you.
Oh my god!
How dare you?
That was wonderful.
How
That
dare
was-
what?
How dare you?
How dare I?
Yes, that was adorable.
Haha!
It was so plain to us. Haha!
Haha! Sex! I love you guys. With that, people getting fucking high off their fucking asses.
As one apparently does.
Right. I don't think we have much else to say. Unless, Madrino, your character wanted to do some stuff.
Lasha's taking notes.
Yeah, just taking notes.
Just
on
taking
everything
notes.
That's going on. Looking
Yep,
around
yep.
the cavern just to see if anyone's paying attention more so than they would usually be for such a drunk and disorderly.
Roll a perception check.
Whoa.
$15. You do notice that there is a person kind of off to the side. They're dressed in dark blues, of a dark blue kind of a half cape, where it's covering only just one side of them. They're just sipping on what looks to be some kind of a possibly an herbal tea or something like that. You can't quite see it. It's not in a glass. It's not in a glass. It's in a ceramic cup. But they're kind of just watching everyone very calmly. Just they look probably upper echelon, higher up. Definitely dressed that way. They are looks like they're a half elf. They've got kind of the pointed ears, but they've got a mustache and a goatee. And they're just kind of calmly just watching the procession of people just singing songs and being like, I want to get high. No.
All I heard was singing songs and then a loud no.
No!
Yes. Just
That's all you
singing
need to know.
songs, you being
Singing
like,
songs
I
and
wanna
just
get
get it.
no!
Absolute drunk getting up. Yes. Yes.
It's like that meme with like the skeleton fish going,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
How much trouble can a barbarian get into while wasted in a tavern?
Oh my god.
This is
The
a
most
very
kind of question is
dangerous
that?
question.
Yeah, what kind of...
I love how mad, just without hesitation. Oh my god. Like the horror.
I'm thinking Grog Strongjaw and everything he's done when drunk.
She's not gonna throw fists.
You say that.
You know,
She might do other things, though.
she's a faithful woman.
Oh, we
just
weren't
a
saying that she was going to do
foul-
anything like that.
Look, she's just a foul-tempered woman. So I mean, she won't throw hands so long as anyone says something stupid,
But if someone says something
which is
stupid...
subjective.
Remember, this is a tavern!
Remember,
And
this is
there's
also
also
very
drunk.
subjective.
You're drunk and you're a barbarian. Many things can be stupid, too.
Again, that's what I said, which is very subjective.
Accurate.
She's
Yep. So for everyone else watching, we're going to be ending this here, and we'll be picking this back up not next
Oh.
week, but the week after for this
Oh,
particular campaign.
That's gonna kill me.
I know.
This is
Sorry.
probably my favorite.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You're fine. it's going to be a bi-weekly thing, but to help sate that thirst, we're going to try and see. I'm going to look about making the most zany and silly thing I can make for next week's campaign, if I make one. Otherwise, if you guys are watching, thank you so much for getting to the end. Understandably, this is a long first episode, but at the same time, we've had a whole bunch of fun just
I
goofing
had
off
so
and
much fun.
and this is just part one. We're going to try and keep this train rolling right along till we can have the most fun getting
The most
all of this
fun.
taken care of. You know how it should be. I also just so everyone is aware, I stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays, starting around 4 p.m. I'm actually going to be speaking with my other dungeon master for my Wednesday evenings to see if he will have us stream that one as well. So it'll be quite long sessions from my campaign to his campaign, and then from my campaign on Thursday, starting at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. Going from that game, known as Sorcery and Secrets, to next week's Oddballs campaign, and then the week after that, not next week, but the week after, we'll be back in looking around, seeing what's going on in this world, and trying to get a little bit investigative. Have some
so
fun.
excited.
In the meantime, thank you all so much, and also, I need to start plugging you at the beginning. I am so sorry, Emmy.
Oh my god, don't worry about it. You're plugging me and that matters.
I'm going to put in the description a link to both What Team Comp Twitter, so that you guys can keep updated if you want to follow that to see hey, I'm streaming, and so I will let you know when it is actually starting for the session. If you want if you don't want to hear the shoot the shit part, you want to just jump into the session, as well as a link to Emmy. Her Twitter, where if you at her and you
Eyes
speak to her,
emoji.
she does do commissions, and she has a commission list on her Twitter, which is very reasonably priced if you want to get some good art done.
Oh, well, thank you.
Not a problem. And in the meantime, I'm going to be ending this here, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. Bye-bye!
Bye. But your ending's beautiful. Just boy. We Gucci though.
Gucci.